Positive! Is this not why you were here?
Oh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my dad?
Fool, you should never mix drinks.
What are you, retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't candid camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector class.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
All right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Right, there's nothing in the chat yet, so I don't know if I'm not seeing comments. I hope so. Myself, how are you? You all right, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Thanks for asking. Yeah, how are you? I'm on quite. Oh, and for you, just for you, because you're the only one on. Oh, and Zed just got on. This is for you two then. Oh, I'm tactical then. All right. It's never going to end. Right, this is for you three.
What are you doing in so early? Shit the bed.
But that's mainly for myself. Hello, Zed. Hello, Tactical. How you doing? Yeah, get it. I know. Look at it. Get fuck it. Oh, don't show that bit. Fuck's sake. Aeromech, how you doing, mate? You all right? He said, good evening, guys. It's Saturday here. Oh, fucking, I thought I'd got the wrong day for a second then. I didn't see for a second. Oh, shit, it's not Saturday, isn't it? I didn't even know. Ah, where are you then, Aeromech? It's a Saturday. Australia, isn't it? You're Australia, New Zealand, somewhere down there, aren't you? Yeah, how are you, mate? You all right? I'm all right. I ain't too bad. That's a shit the bed. It was like waking up in a bed of edge of the night. Ah, fucking hell. I pictured that in my head. Fucking Christ. Yes, I imagine. I fucking just imagine that. Oh, in Australia, Aaron. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Persia, how you doing, mate? You all right? What's your new picture? Don't make me go on your channel and have a look. I couldn't help myself. Open image in new tab. Sorry for the weird vibes. I'm mentally ill. Yeah, that's a nice one. I should have something like that written on mine. Oh, God. I love that. Nice one, Persia. How you doing, mate? You all right? All right, too bad. Lugo, how you doing? He said, did the mental hospital let you off early today? They did. They let me out. They let me out early today. Yeah, same shit, different day. I'll tell you what I have been doing. I've been editing the Spyro files. Technically film. It's the feature-length episode. There's going to be an episode 3. Then there's going to be the feature-length episode. Then there might be more episodes, and then there'll be the actual film. Because although we call this one the film, it's the feature-length episode, really. It's not really the film, though, because the film is going to include you lot. When I do the film, I'm going to try and get as many people in as possible. But I've been doing the feature-length episode today, and it's getting there. Hopefully, within about 3 weeks, the feature-length episode should actually be done. Then we can start working on episode 3, and then I can upload them. Because the problem is, we fucked it up, sort of. We didn't fuck it up, but we now have to do episode 3 before the feature-length episode. Nothing I can do now. Well, I don't know, maybe, Persia, maybe, because if I do that, I mean there's only 4 episodes per. The film could be the series finale, I suppose. I don't know. I'll think about it. It doesn't matter if they do 4 episodes per series, does it? It may be. Good idea. Myself said, play Mad Mike's Crossbow Emporium commercial time. I will play that. Remind me a little bit later, and I'll play it once I've sort of got into things. Deep in the bunker, how you doing, mate? Jumper Boo, how you doing? Yes, that's all I've really done today. I sat on the phone for a bit with Metallic on camera. What was she doing? She was doing a project and I was doing something. In the end, because the kids was here today, I ended up having them in here. And Metallic put a film on, and I put one on at the same time, and we watched it with the kids. Except the kids started just playing. In the end, I got that fucking gun down, and they were playing with that most of the time. So, yeah, and on the fucking treadmill. Who else did I see on? Guardius, how you doing? Penny, how you doing? You right? The Dropped, how you doing, mate? You right? It's about quality, not quantity. Very true, Persia, very true. Tactical said, had a fever and chills all week, driving me more mad than usual. That was you, that was to Zed. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Tactical. Nightmare, innit? All that bollocks. Look, you can even see the back of my hair sticking up now, so long. Oh, Penny, it was I'm gonna have to watch it again because I didn't get to see it because the kids was messing around so much in a good way that I didn't get to see it. The film was I can't remember what it's called now. I'll find out in a second. Hang on. It proves how much I got to see of it. The kids was going mad. Most of the time, I was having to threaten them with a stick. I was, but as a joke. Right, I'll tell you in a second what it was called. I can't bloody remember. Oh, Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser. Yeah. Most of the time, I stood there with this, telling them I was going to hit them with it, so it shut up. We put like a little picnic thing on the floor. So I put a blanket down there, some cushions, got a little tray and got them their lunch. So they sat there watching it on the telly. I sat here watching it on there, and Metallic was sat on the phone watching us, watching it on her laptop. But yeah, I didn't get to see it, so no spoilers, please. I'm going to have to watch it again. I've hardly watched any of it. Redrop says, so far so good. Finally got the shower put together. Oh, nice one, mate. Nice one. Glad that's coming along. Lugo said, do your podcast with no trousers nor knickers, but still with a normal. How do you know I've got trousers on right now? You don't know, do you? You do not know. I may not have any trousers or pants on now. And that's for me to know and you to find out. So if you can try and get me to stand up, then we'll know. Zed said, oh dear, hope you're feeling better soon. I'm okay. Fell up the stairs the other day and pulled a couple of muscles in my right leg. I did you a fuck's sake, Zed. What a nightmare. A fucking nightmare. Myself said, I saw a crazy horror movie I thought you might like, Mike. It's called Hobo with a Shotgun. I've seen that. That's good, isn't it? I like Hobo with a Shotgun. Yeah, I do like that. The Rock said, done that, Mike. It's just as much fun. What did I say? I don't know now. The Rock said, thank God we can smell this stream. Or can't. Can or can't. I'll tell you what I have been taking, though. I've tried... So now I'm not on the... Now I'm not on the Vertigo tablets. I can take the fucking Activate Carbon tablets I bought that might stop. It's supposed to help you with flatulence. Farting. If I eat certain things, I get it bad. So yeah, we'll see. I'm trying them tonight. Not that you wanted to know that. That says support him to get him support to get him to stand up and show us. You'll find out soon. Dead said to the Drop, how did I fall up the stairs? A rather elegant fashion, I'd like to think. Yeah, you can fall up the thing, can't you? Penny said, what's in the bug out bag? The shed ate all your time. Loads of stuff. I don't know if I've ever done a proper video on my bug out bag. But it's a proper... My bug out bags, I've got... actually, would you like me to show you a small bug out bag right now? I've got a very basic little bug out bag. I've got a medium-sized bug out bag that you could go and probably not come back. And then I've got a really big inch bag, which is I'm never coming home bag, which you should be able to go and not come back, technically. You'd have to grab a couple of things. Right, I'll grab my little one that I've got out here. I don't know why. And I'll show you what's in it. But this is a very basic one. This is what I call my absolute bare minimum little bug out bag. This first aid kit's normally strapped up better than that. I don't know why it ain't. What's the straps on it? I can't. There's a strap there to strap it on a bit more. But yeah, this is the tiny little one I've got. Now let's turn this into a little bug out bag stream, shall we? I'll show you what's in this. I'll just catch up with the comments and that. And someone donated. Let me just see who that was. It's your mum's handbag. Piss off, tactical. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, where am I? You could probably say that as Metallic's handbag. Hers looks like that. Deep in the bunker. He just donated. He said, "My machete brings all the boys to the arse, and their like is better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge." Thank you, Deep in the bunker. I sadly I can't sing, but I try. Thank you, mate. Anyone else want me to sing songs? The donation's there. I say sing, talk them out loud. Right, so yeah, remember, this is a very, very basic little bug up, but this is the smallest one I have. Right, Dave W.A. doing, mate? Booze, porn, and hammer, yes. Those are mint leaves help with flatulence, Mike. If you have to, but you have to clench your cheeks to the leaf there, with the leaf there. And if you do blow someone a bottom kiss, it whistles and no one cares. It's too funny. Like to say, that's great. The drop said, "Did that going down the stairs just the other day, Zed?" All right, where am I? John Diamond, how you doing, mate? You all right? And I've recently found your channel and the content is very interesting. Do you still make items for sale? Yes, I do, John. Yeah, cheers for I'm glad you found the channel, mate, and I'm glad you enjoy it. Right, let's get on to this little bug out bag. So it's got the first aid kit on the front. Oh, yeah. So it's got a cup there. First aid kit on the front of it. Let's see what it's got in the first aid kit. Again, though, it's quite a basic one. So it's a little fold-out first aid kit. I need to put more stuff in this, but it's got your basic stuff. Bandages, wipes, plasters, band-aids, as Americans would call them. So basic first aid kit, not anything very special in there. As I say, this is probably my most basic kit I've got. On each side of these pouches is a 500ml bottle for carrying water, and you can also put those on your belt. That there is I think it's about a 4 foot by 6 foot tarp with some paracord in there as well. So you've got a little shelter there. In this front pocket, you've got some tin foil. That can be used for various things. And some duct tape on a card. That can be used for various things as well, including first aid, repairs, shit like that. Now, I don't know if everything's in here now. In the next pocket, which is this main one, you've got... Oh, I forgot I made this. So I've got my own little pot I made. So you've got a nice little wooden handle for it. The lid is just tin foil because that's all I've got. But it's tin foil with, I can't know if it's got anything in it. So that's the lid because it didn't have one. And in there is a bit of food as well. Is it before 10 yet? So you've got a bit of chocolate, some soup, a Nutri-Grain thing, a little fucking cake, some porridge. This is all random shit as well. Most of this is just stuff I had lying around in the kitchen. Chocolate fucking caramels. Oh, and a lighter. So in your actual tin, you've actually got some food. Right, what else is in there? Oh, there's a bit more food in there. But you have got a bit of food as well in this one. Right, let's put that back. So that's that. So that's a way to cook food, boil water, stuff like that. That's in that pocket. And then the only other real pocket in this one is the main pocket. Oh, in this back bit is the strap for so you can carry it on your shoulder. That's in there. Right, let's see what's in the big pocket. So you've got shelter, ways of collecting water, bit of food already. All right, yeah. So why ain't this got nothing in it? Yeah, this must not be complete then. So that is another container for carrying water. So now you can have at least 1.5 litres. The good thing with these though, because it's got a massive opening, you can store things in it and still get them out easily, which you can't do with a bottle. I would recommend if you're going to carry anything in a bug out bag, or what these are good for is putting shit like your toiletry stuff in. So toothbrush, toothpaste, all shit like that in these. And it's in a bag inside that. You can store it in there. So yeah, massive opening. More. A clean t-shirt. A cloth to dry yourself or, you know, clean things, loads of different things. A little hexagon stove to cook your food. Clean pair of socks. Some rope. Knife, fork and spoon. And then in there is a... But I don't know if it is an urban survival kit anymore. So I'll show you what's in that in a second. So that's the front. Got a Ranger band there. And I think there's a Stanley blade taped to the bottom. Or that's a razor blade. I can tell by the shape. Right, I'll show you that in a second. That's it for this. But there's a lot in that thing. And also, as I said, this is a very basic one. This is like the most basic one I've got. Let me just catch up with the comments. Dave said, "All good, mate. You doing requests for songs?" Yeah, well, Dave, if you've got some songs you could send, yeah, if you want to recommend me, I'd take them, mate, definitely. I have found a song I really like lately. So my favourite song right now is Gorillaz' "Baby Queen." I fucking love that song. When I found out why he wrote that song, I liked it even more. Yeah. That says sing. Oh no, are you fuck's sake, are you taking song requests? I only just got that because of the fucking thing. Such a twat. Sorry, Dave, I took you seriously there. Does it sing? You mean talk out loud? Yeah, pretty much then. So you're going for the stardom? You're going to do stardom as a rap artist? Yes, I am. Fuck's sake. Deep in the monks, I don't believe in inch bags. You'll never survive forever in the wild. You just need to get secondary well-stocked base as soon as possible. Or the golden horde of rape yards. Well, yeah. Well, it depends though. Deep in the bunker, my inch bag isn't necessarily in a survival situation. I did my bug out bag for potentially being homeless, stuff like that. So yeah, do you know what I mean? But I get you. I get you. But yeah, it's sort of a thing that couldn't work, but sort of, yeah, it just means I've got a bag that I could leave and not come home, but doesn't mean I'll necessarily be surviving. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. Peach, how you doing, mate? You all right? Falcon Punch, if I didn't say hello. Adventures with Chris, you all right, Chris? Myself, I found the Tron for sale, rebranded as a Gremlin. I'm considering getting one and adding £90. Good idea, mate. The drop said, "Fuck yeah, always down with Gorillaz." Yeah, I love Gorillaz. They're great, aren't they? Yeah, it's been a while since I listened to any Gorillaz, and I found that song. My brother was listening to it, and I thought, that's fucking great. Great. It's all right, Dave. I was so behind, I forgot that was a joke. Tactical said, "Mike's got the perfect face for radio." I'll get my coat. Carl and the Bear, how you doing? You all right? He said, "This is my new channel name. I was the artist formerly known as Calabus. Oh, yes, all right, mate. How you doing? Right, where am I? Right, I was going to show you what's in there. Have you got a tent? Go and bring on. Well, this one has just got a tarp on it. This one's got a small tarp. As I said, this is a very, very, very basic bug out bag. My inch bag, though, or my sort of bigger bug out bag's got a proper tent. Right, let's have a look what's in here, shall we? I don't know if this is a good one or not. I have multiples of these tins. Some are better than others. There's also some electrical tape around the side, but not stopping it opening. So you've got the band, a razor blade on the bottom, and the tape. You've got that I made and printed myself, that thing. And on the inside, not filled out, there is a personal data thing, which could be handy for if you were found. So there's the tin. Plastic bags. Some basic survival instructions. They're photocopied from a web text. No, that's the actual web text ones. That's out of another survival tin. A little thing I did there, I printed that out. I think that's showing you how to do. Yeah, that's showing you how to do CPR. So we've got a wire saw. I fucking hate going through these tins though, because they're a fucking nightmare trying to get this shit back in. I might just have to show you. Right, we've got a lighter, some matches, a candle, another candle, a tin opener. I can see needles in there, sewing needles. That's a fish descaler, sewing thread, a SIM card, a snare wire in there. I can see there's a screwdriver there. There's a blade in there. But yeah, I think there is a thing on this tin. I don't want to take it all out. It's a nightmare trying to get this stuff back in. There's some painkillers in there. There's a tiny little flint striker. So you've got about 3 or 4 different fire methods in here. There's a straw. So yeah, that's the very, very, very basic tin. Not tin, the very basic bug out bag. This is the one I've got that's got the least amount of stuff in out of any of them. I'll show you what I did buy recently though, with some birthday money. Do you want me to show you what I bought recently? It is camping related or survival related. Yeah, I don't think this one's finished because the fact that that jar in there is empty makes me think this needs more stuff in it, because if that jar's empty, that means I can pack more stuff in it. Right. I'll put this over here for now. That's the very basic one, though. Right, where am I? Tactical. I don't know what one you bought. That's what I bought there. Where am I? The doc said, while you're doing your survival week, does running up to the shops count as fun? No, it doesn't. No, it don't. No, I will be foraging food. I will be I'll do simulated hunting. So what I'll do, I'm going to put some targets up in a tree and I'll have one shot at this bird. And if I miss the bird, I don't fucking eat any meat. But if I hit the bird, I can have a bit of like chicken breast that would simulate, simulate shooting it. It'll all make sense when I do it. Translate that. Is that Morse code? Oh, fuck that demon. Hello, mother. How you doing? Is it hot, is it? Right, let me show you what I got the other day. Yeah, cheers. I think it will work all right. Yeah. And what I'll do, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to be going down the river and drinking river water, but I will go down to the river and I'll carry back that much water but then I'm going to drink fucking. But I'm still going to boil it all and everything, like you would. It's all going to be how you would have to do it if you was. It's going to have to be boiled, purified, and all that shit. I've got another donation. Is it going to make? Is it someone making me sing? Lewis, how you doing, mate? You all right? Tactical said, I literally had that one in my basket till I saw the one I got. What one did you get in the end, Tactical? I got that one because I thought it was probably the sturdiest looking one. Right. Dave W. And he said, can I read? Oh, yeah, my wee 10-year-old mate's on his way for the beer. I'm on course. He'll be on the Shite Prime stuff. Get yourself a beer and join us. I can't tonight, Dave, but I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Cheers. Maybe tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow. Cheers, Dave. I'm all right, Lewis. Found myself a wild Toblerone, yes. Lewis said, well gone, everyone. The Holy One has returned. Dave Dobb said, looking forward to your series. Your bag looks decent. I'll get the proper bag out one day. It's a big one. Right. This is what I bought recently because these was the only two things I didn't have. They cost me a bit. I think I got some money from selling loads of bolts and I had a bit of birthday money. So I bought these two things. The only thing I hate about these types of things, though, the better they are, the bigger they fucking are. The fucking size of that fucking thing. It makes me look tiny now. So that's a decent 5-season sleeping bag. So I should have no issues sleeping anywhere now with that. I may still get a cheap one though, cheap small one, because that's bigger than my big bug out bag. It's the only thing, they're fucking massive. Right. And I also bought this. "10-centimeter self-inflating brand mat." So again, I should have no issues sleeping anywhere now. But again, that would be more for that. Both of those two ain't really your bug out bag type things, because as I said, that's bigger than your bug out bag. But it just means now I can sleep pretty much anywhere in any weather and have no issues now. Do you reckon? Nah, it can't be 2-man, one deep in the bunker. Do you reckon? It didn't say it was. It's just because it's quite thick. Who knows? Might be two of me. Dad said, I do hope that Mike is doing this completely realistically. If we don't watch him digging cat holes and shitting in his garden. You want to actually see that? Maybe I'll show you that. I'll show you that. That'll be on the OnlyFans bit there, me shitting in holes. I haven't got a knife sharpener in there, I don't think. Yeah. Dave said, mate, that's a sleeping bag for Europa. Virgil, that's a normal size. That's normal size, Mike. Mike is a dwarf, remember? Yes, maybe that's what it is. For fuck's sake. Oh, very much. Doctor, love it when other people say exactly what I was thinking, so they have to type it. Mother said, Cumshot just started his own live stream. Is he doing it he's doing it to spite me now, isn't he? Go and see if he's talking about me. No, don't go and see if he's talking about me. Mother said, a large wild pig with his Vlad crossbow. I don't know what you wrote there. Well, someone killed a pig with a wild pig with a Vlad crossbow. Yeah. Carl said, are you making bolts for the Dracon cross? Soon. Eventually, mate. Eventually. Rex said, what make is your self-inflated mat? Been looking for a good one that doesn't deflate. Trail. Get out, mate. So yeah, I don't know in the bug out thing. I don't know if I'll be using those. We'll see, because I wouldn't have those in a bug out bag. That's the thing, really. So to have those in that might not be as realistic, because I wouldn't have them in it. But it depends. I may carry those with an inch bag, but with the inch bag, it's, you know, I need a fucking trolley to carry all that fucking bullshit. But yeah, I just wanted, so that if I do go camping, which I plan to, I do plan to start doing some camping away soon. I want something decent to be sleeping on if I'm staying out in the fucking woods for a week at a time. You know what I mean? Yeah. The Brew said, Dave W, you need a crossbow in Glasgow. Or Glasgow. Oh, God. The Dop said, seems like at that size, blowing the fucker up would cause you a blackout. Oh, no, that's the thing. No, look. Self-inflating. No, you don't need to. With these, they basically, it's got memory foam. So when you you roll it up and let out the air and do it up, when you undo the valve, it self-inflates, and then you just put a little bit in if you need to. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're good. And no, you don't have to blow them up. You don't have to blow them up. Myself, that's information, Dave. That's informative, Dave. You're doing good, big guy. What's Dave saying? Yeah, did that help you, Rex? Did you see that? Tactical says, serious tip, Mike. Get some dry bags for when you go camping. They're a great addition to get. Thank you. I'll do that, actually, Tactical. Let me put that. I'll go and do that now. I won't buy them now, but I'm going to put them on the my list thing. Pete said, I have a pillow like that. It's just big enough for one head. Yeah, that sounds good, Pete. They're decent. Yeah, it's literally self-inflating. Right, I'll be back in a second. I just want to put this shit in my watch list, and I've got it then. Right, done. It's just so I remember. Mother said, Vlad, broadhead bolts, mate. We need them as soon as I can. The Brew said, are 15-inch bolts any good with the R9, mate? Yes, yeah. You know what, the Brew? I would recommend shooting things like that. With the R9, you want to get if you're going to have the more powerful limb on it, definitely, because you can, definitely shoot the bigger bolts. You're right, Rich, by the way. In my R9, I shoot these. Oh, I have got trousers on. Did you notice? These are the ones I shoot. I get these from AliExpress. The only thing is you can't buy normal bolts for them. The only thing is, Brew, they have to have these half moon knocks or whatever. They're not the same as standard knocks. See, they have like that little. So you do need to get them with special knocks on, sadly. But the ones on AliExpress are really good, and they still work. Yeah, they last, and yeah, they're decent. Thank you, Tactical. I'll get a fucking I'll get some dry bags. Lewis said, are you having guests on tonight? Tell you what, ask me a bit late, and I'll tell you. I might do, mate. I might do. Yeah, I'll keep asking. Ask again about half an hour, and I'll let you know. Rex said, awesome, Mike. That's the one I put in my saved list after looking for hours. Seemed to be the best one. I got that on recommendation from Metallic Reality, and I think I've even used it once when I was with her. Yeah, and if it's the one I have used, I can't remember now. It was decent anyway, because she's got two. One's her grandson's, one's hers. I've used one of them, but they're good. That does look very good. I haven't used it yet. Funny thing is, I'm going to test it tonight. Carl said, "What book are you reading on the little table?" I got 2. Don't you start, Carl. I'm already in trouble for not reading them. Right, this is the one I'm supposed to be reading, but it fucking bores me to death. Oh. Bookmark came out. That's not true with this book, sadly. So that me and Metallic bought it because it's got the story from the film Secretary. So we thought we'll see if it's any good. It wasn't. Now this book is excellent, and I've nearly finished it. But I read this with Metallic. But we hadn't read it for a while. This is, if you've never read any Richard Lehman books, get these fuckers. Get Richard Lehman books. They're amazing. After Midnight. Yeah, I love a bit of Lehman. Well, that's how much I've got left. I don't know that many people who have read Richard Lehman stuff. I know my mum's got nearly all of his books, and when I met Metallic, I found out she's got nearly all of them. Or yeah, I don't think she's got quite all of them, but Dop said, "I don't know dick all about bolts, so I've some questions. I make things all day. I think I have a worker. Go on then. The dropped. That said, yeah, now worse than waking up soaked and having nothing dry at 10. That's very true. Tactical. Even the one said, last week's invite came in at 2 a.m. Sorry, dude, but that's too late for this sleep. Oh, no, that's all right, Demon. Yeah, sorry if I did send you one late. My apologies, mate. But yeah, no, I know you'd join if it was the right time. What you been up to anyway, Demon? You been up to much? No, said I might do a bug out challenge, mate. Seems like yeah, try it. I'll do it, and then I'll say to people once I've done the week, I'll tag people if people are up for it. And then you lot can do it. Tata, look at that. He's reading other stuff again. Don't start him off. Oh, God. No, Zed. Right, Zed. I will definitely read your new stories by... Fucking hell, sooner than I thought. The 14th of this month. I definitely would have read them by the 14th of this month. All right? Don't you start Persia, have you? Oh, no. Have you read Into the Spyverse Volume 3 yet? Hang on, no, it's Volume 4. 3's done. Is that what you mean? Dad's new one. Carl said, I thought it was Richard Lehman. Me and my missus have read it. Oh, have you, Carl? Nice one. Yes, I love a bit of Richard Lehman. So my mum's got them all. I think Metallic's got... No, actually, my mum's got most of them, and Metallic's got most of them. But I think they've both read them all. Carl, I've got the island up there. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm reading After Midnight now. When I finish After Midnight, I'll be reading either No Sanctuary or The Island. I've recently read Body Rides. I think I've read about 8 or 9 Lehman books. I've read about 5 recently. Penny said, we have that on film, Mike. Oh, what one? Secretary. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Penny, the film Secretary is 100 times better than the fucking story. The doc said, so if the heads are threaded and the fins glue on, why not thread the proper length of metal and screw the head on? Depends on the metal. No, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Dropped. Exactly. Stephen Wang said, yeah, big news. I'm starting a new job at Screwfix next Friday. So excited to tell the job centre to go stick it where the sun don't. Congratulations, mate. That's fucking excellent news. Nice one, mate. That's a great idea. You do a bug out video on Monday and other people can send you their bug out videos. Make it like a video though. Exactly. Yes, that's it. That's it. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be good. Rex said, I got the Red Camp cot bed last week. Tried it with the foam Z mattress. And after 3 days of sleeping on it, I was walking around with John Wayne. Yeah, fuck's sake. I think I'm getting mixed up, Penny. You're gonna have to tell me what you mean. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very confused now. Rich said, think the pages of Zed's book would have crumpled to dust. Lost the depth of time before Mike reads it. Mother said, who is Paul Chaplin? No idea. Peugeot said, did you see the new Scola Gladiator video on stiletto daggers? Essentially, it's a square triangle blade spike with a handle. Looks like you could knock one out in your shed, Mike. Do you know what? I've got one of those planned. If I can ever find the video, I've already fucking missed it. I think I saw it then. But yes.
I could knock him out in the shed.
I have got plans for something like that, Peugeot. I've been eyeing up buying a there's some scraper thing that's triangular in shape, or even files. If I ever get round to it, I will. Carl said he met his wife in Screwfix. Lewis said, I'm going to start testing my bedroll tonight. Try it out camping. Well, I'm going to sleep on them. I'm going to sleep on that with that tonight. See how they are. I'm assuming they'll be fine, but. At least I had an excuse to bring them into my room now. What's that, Pete? Oh God, don't, Pete, don't, Zed. That's going to upset Zed now. Yes, I've got one anyway. Of course I have. Don't. Yeah, Mike's got one anyway. To the wall. Oh, fuck's sake. Rob said that was a mouthful, Peugeot, but totally agree. Yes, yeah, definitely. Carl said, only went in for a hammer. So I said, Peugeot, he's already got one, lol. They said, Mike, do you reckon we'll get a full workshop tour? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, are people up for that? Yeah, I don't mind doing that. If I remember, Lewis, I don't mind doing that. Quite happy with it nice and tidy now. If you can't guess or I haven't already said, the reason I've been clearing it up is because Metallica will be visiting me soon. And she wants to make something in the shed with me. So, yeah. I better clear it up. I'll see if she'll let me film her, but then I don't know. Well, no, I suppose if I make her a dust mask, she ain't got to put a mask on then. A baby? What's that? For fuck's sake. Oh, baby Wittersword. No, I didn't mention baby. No, she wants to make something, but she's not made. It's not the baby Wittersword. No. I'm making those. What have I fucking said? Oh, she wants to make something in the shed, you fuckers. I only just fucking got that, Jake. I am fucking terrible sometimes. Fucking nutters. Oh, God. I'm absolutely terrible. That went straight over my head. I'm fucking glad she'll be rewatching this tomorrow. Fucking hell. My brain instantly went and she's given in the shed. Even though I was a quick, Mike, get cleaning or the missus won't stop nagging you all weekend. Fuck's sake. I'll be doing a lot of fucking cleaning. Oh, God. Mother said, in Fallout 3, you can eat a baby. Lewis said, would defo help with planning out my workshop. Hopefully I'll get a lathe. Lathe would be bloody good. Yeah, lathe would be great. I know that's one thing Metallica was once, a lathe. I wouldn't mind a lathe. My only issue with a lathe is I've got to say, I ain't got a lot of room now. My cousin's got a lathe, though, my cousin Ben. Little one. He can make actually, it would. He could do baseball bat type things, but he's shortened it to sort of truncheon size things. Richard said, Mike, did you see the pistol bolts I'm working on Twitter? No, I didn't. I've not been on Twitter all day, Rich. I'll have a look now, though. No, I have been on Twitter, but not since probably fucking midday-ish, I doubt, or afternoon. I'll have a look. By the way, thank you to Dave W and Deep in the Bunker for donating tonight. I appreciate that, you two. Where am I? But yeah, I'll show you what I've got. And I'll tell you what I could do for you, Liz. I'll do you a tour, and I'll tell you what I would recommend and not recommend doing, if that makes sense. Like I said, I'll do my best to remember to show you the workshop I work at. Yes, yeah, do that, Drop. That'd be great. That'd be great. I was going to have a look at these things in a second, Rich. Fuck's sake, I'm glad my fucking tablet wasn't sharing then. I just went on Twitter, because I follow some fucking glamour models and fucking porn actors and shit like that. The fucking picture came up, and it was a fucking porn picture. I would have been in fucking shit for that. Oh, my fucking finger hurts today. Oh, I missed the phone call. Hang on. I'll bring her back quickly. Hello? Sorry, that was accidental. Oh, all right. Yeah, well, I thought maybe you was watching it and you'd heard them talking about you. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you're going to have to rewatch it tonight. Not so. Did you hear that? Say it now. Hello, Melanie. Hello. Right, Melanie? I'm fine, thank you. Well. How you doing, Melanie? You all right?
Yes, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Oh, thank you. I am. The vertigo's pretty much gone now.
Yeah, I told you weaned yourself off.
Yes.
I look better when I've had a shower. My bathroom's nearly done.
Nice. Oh, that's good. I better not stay on. I am live streaming.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
See you later.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Well, say it one more time.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you two later. Bye. I honestly thought she'd been listening to us, and what's she done? She accidentally rang me. Oh God. Yeah, I think her ears were burning. She must have known. Right, let me get this thing up. Oh yeah, tactical. I've just seen your toilet. That is one of the ones I contemplated. Things I send people. Nice one, Rich. Yeah, I'm having a look at the box now. Well, there you go. We had a little bit of metallic on tonight. Hey, can't say I don't treat you and her friend Melanie. Right. Yeah, the pocket call, exactly. Well, said I had a missed call from her. It's all right. We managed to talk to her for a bit. Live flash before it did. I looked down there, Lewis, and I saw a fucking porn picture on my bloody Twitter. That's the thing. You don't even have to follow. You don't have to even with Twitter. It's just bloody there. Follow someone who doesn't even show that kind of stuff. Demon among said, yes, dear. No, dear. Lost, dear. No problem. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, fucking hell. You got crack me up. The doc said, did we all just talk to Metallic naked? No, she was round someone else's house. She was round her friend Melanie's house. Fucking hell. No, they weren't naked. Fucking hell. Don't. She'll be rewatching this. She watches these in the morning when she gets in. So if you want to be in the shit, you have to get the t-shirt and the sticker. But if you want to be in trouble with the Queen, that's the way to go. Fucking hell. Well, at least I was happy to hear from me. And Melanie seems well. D2BKK, because Melanie, her friend, I think she had an accident recently, fell down, hit her face, bruised all her face, and yeah, it's nice to see her right now. T2BKK said, "Hi there, this is T2BKK. How you doing, mate? You all right? Haven't seen you for a long time. Yeah, how are you, mate? You all right? Where am I? Oh yeah, Rich. If you put a link up for anything you want, mate. Tactical said a milling machine would be brilliant for my. Yeah, I think that would. Yes. Lewis said Aldi sell bench lathes every few months around mine. That's the one she was thinking of getting, I think, metallic was, but I don't think it was long enough for what she wanted in the end. That's what she said. Mother said, I heard Kaylee Cohen sucked. Oh, for God's sake, Mother. Tony, how you doing, mate? You right? Richard said, that's my Twitter. Can't let anyone view it. Lol. What, the porn one, Rich? Fucking hell. Page is good. Page is quite good to follow. If you want to see unusual things you might not necessarily see yourself. And also you don't have to search it. Tell them all about it, Peach. All I know is it's art. It's art. Joking. Dad said, I bet I know what their conversation's like. Your fella's bad. Mine's a complete bastard. Don't. Peach, me, lol. Mum said, Mike, any chances of a good workout motivation? I've had a few requests tonight, actually. So this was for myself. Although all these products are available, but they're not on sale right now.
Found ya. Stay on the floor, shut your cake hole, and use your King Lears for once in your life, you fucking mug. It's a tough world out there for a grizzled East-End enforcer. If, like me, you need quality accessories that you can rely on, get your ass down to Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium. Fucking wallop, son. Get your ass down, Mike's. He'll give you the quivers, he'll give you broadheads, and he'll give you aids. These novelty bayonet cocking aids are a worthy addition to any pistol crossbow setup. Excellent handmade gear at basement prices. Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium! I told Mike you'd buy him a coffee. Don't make me a cunt.
And if you don't want to be a cunt, or make him a cunt, sorry, if you don't want to make him a cunt, here's how to donate. He'll be coming for you. Yeah, Pete said, my Twitter is for porn and random shit. Oh, God. That was Eddie's throwing you right under the bus there, Peach. He knows. Rita said, yeah, follow Peach. You see things, great things, things you didn't know even existed, but needed to see. Oh, God. Teresa said, just had to go and pick up the band. She was meant to be having a sleeper. Oh, for fuck's sake. What do you want? Come home. Oh, God. Tony said, who the fuck was that? I went, that was Jim M. That was my good friend Jim M, who made me that. Jim's great. The kids spotted this earlier and they was telling me what the bloody fucking initials stand for. Getting half shot now. You have to pay for this normally. Oh, Sir GMM. Sorry, Persia. Yes, they are. I really am out of it. Sir GMM. Yes, exactly. I forget he's a sir. I was the one who fucking knighted him. Yes, Sir Jim. Yeah, he is a sir because I am a king. There's my crown. I'm going to put it on in a minute if you want. Yep, Sir Jim M. Exactly. Oh, Persia, not Persia. Mother wants a video. Richard, Mike, don't think I can copy and post stuff in private chat, but easier for you to just flash the picture on your phone of the bar. Oh, I'll do that in a minute, Rich. Yes. Oh, cheers, dropped. I'll check that out in a second. Rich, where was that thing on the joint chat thing? What's my... Right, let me have a think, Tony. What's my most unusual, strange UK legal weapon? Probably my cestus, which I can show you in a minute. I'll show you my cestus in a second. So what is that bolt then, Rich? What is the... You'll have to tell us more what it is, Rich. What am I looking at there? Cestus. All right, let me show you my cestus. Maybe the cestus. I don't know. What do you lot reckon is my most unusual? If I still had them, some of my old knuckle dusters was pretty fucking weird and unusual. That's quite unusual. But yeah, I've got some very fancy, weird old knuckle dusters. Yeah, the Motorhead one, Lewis, exactly. I don't know if my Motorhead one's on here. Motorhead War Pig knuckle duster. Don't know, some of my crossbows are pretty fucking weird. What else? One finger knuckle duster that everyone says the mouth looks like an anus. Fucking little pricks. Oh, just hearted my own thing. I don't know. I've got quite a few unusual things. I don't know. Sometimes it's interesting to see what other people's ideas. Pete said, "Look in the chat on Twitter." All right, hang on. Oh, what, on my tablet? Hang on. Myself said, all items purchased at Mike Mad's Emporium is anointed precious by the Queen herself, and therefore will have some protection in battle when using the items. That's 100% true, mate. That's 100% true. Yeah, she blesses everything. Yeah, gauntlet knuckle duster, Penny, exactly. Richard worked out it should be strong enough for up to 120 pound limb. Penny said, loves like one of those Japanese demons. One finger duster. Right, where am I? Oh, nice one, Dave. Thank you, Ollie. Appreciate that, mate. Glad you like it. I had my niece and nephew in here who are 7 and 9, I think, and yeah, they was loving it. They got that down in the end and was playing with that. Ah, fuck's sake, Pete. I don't know if I can show that to anyone else. What have I even got in my hand there? And he said, "What's this? Mike reviewing flashlights now." I don't even know where that even came from. What am I was supposed to be looking at something else. It's so confusing sometimes. Right, where am I? Graham, how you doing, mate? You right? He said, "Made this thing just so I could tune in." Oh, nice one, Graham. Oh, what, you made an account just so you could come on join in? Nice one, mate. I'm not reviewing flashlights, by the way. Like Mike says, that's no mine. I do not own a flashlight. Right, the drop sent us a picture in. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, nice one, Graham. Cheers for joining in, mate. Oh, nice. I'll try and show you this so it's not showing your email. Not saying anything at the top, is it? Right, there's his workshop. Got a lot of things hanging up there. Right. While I'm here, while there's a few people on, if anyone ever wanted to donate to the channel, you can. Now, you don't have to. No one ever has to donate to this channel. It don't, you know. It's just I mention this because there's often people who want to, but don't know they can. So if you did want to chuck me a couple of quid or something, it's up to you. There is a way to do it. There's a thing called coffee.com. I'll play a video in a minute to show you how to do it. It'll be 30-second video. Once it's gone, we're done then, and then we can just carry on. But I just want to point this out to the people who do like to donate, don't know they can. Coffee.com, you can go on there, you can pay with credit, debit, or credit card, debit card, or PayPal. Piss easy, no sign up. There's a link in the description. There's a link in the chat. I think Nightbot will put it on in a minute. So I'll just play this 30-second video, then we'll be back to reading out the comments. But I'll just point this out because a lot of people suddenly want to. You know, they do want to, but because I don't get paid by YouTube, I've no ads. You'll never see ads on here. I've been demonetized, and this is basically my job. And I also don't sign on or any shit like that. So anything that comes through massively helps me. Right? See you in 30 seconds. There you go. Very easy. And also, you can leave me a message, which I'll read out. And you also get a little video played for you. Graham said, "Watch out, mate, with those weaponry on the wall. The piggies will be sniffing around your door." I've had him here a few times, probably about 6 times. Everything I own is legal. So at the minute, until they probably change the laws, they can't really do anything anyway. Because as long as I don't commit a crime and as long as it's all legal, you're all right. But I know what you mean. You still don't want them around your house. Penny said, "Very safe, Mike." What? The Drops Workshop? Fucking hell, looks it. Mama said, "What about this imposter Charles dude?" I know. He needs to be ousted. I'm the only king around here. Fenland Survivor, how you doing? You all right? Right. Mother wanted to see a bit of a workout routine, so take a load of this.
Okay, dokie. Well, this is my workout routine.
Oh no, so what? No, Graham, I do live in the UK. What I've got up there, so the things that are on the wall are all legal to have on your wall. So it's on display. I have things like their DX, BB gun replicas, stuff like that. So they're legal to be on the wall. Yeah, firearms have to be locked up, don't they? Tony, I think Tony donated. Thank you, mate. I'm just going to go and see if you left a message. Right. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that, mate. Let's have a look. Looks like a torture chamber. What? Yeah. What? The Drops Workshop. He said, "Keep up the good work, mate. Great channel. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that, mate. There you go, Tony." And also, it's people like you, Deep in the Bunker, and Dave W that make this true.
That's the funnest place to be.
Thank you, Tony. Yeah, cheers, man. Generally, it does help me out massively because basically, the fucking donations I get are about the only fucking regular income I get. Yeah, cheers, mate. Mother said, "I wanted a better version, Mike." I can't find. I don't know what's happened, Mother. I don't know if I've accidentally deleted it or something. Because I've been deleting some videos recently. Let me look. Oh no, I have got it. Right, I'll come back to that later, Mother. I have got it. The doctor said, "Is there any kind of grandfather law, like it's old enough to just display?" Sort of. So you're not allowed to. Right. So you see my deactivated bullpup there. Unless I pay about 120 quid to get it deactivated to the current spec, I am not even allowed to give that to someone. I can't sell it, and I can't even give it. If I had children, I can't even give that to my own children. Unless I get it deactivated to the current spec. But there are, I can't remember what the word is now, but yes, you can. If something's antique, if I had antique knuckle dusters, I could have those. They'd have to be over 100 years old, and I'd probably have to be able to prove it. But knuckle dusters over 100 years old, flick knives over 100 years old, sword canes over 100 years old, they are legal to own. Yeah. So yeah, you can have antiques, and there are other things. If I owned a museum, which I may set up soon, I told you about this. I might, if I have to, I'm going to turn this room into a museum. And then I could even own knuckle dusters then. Whether they would accept my, I don't know. I have looked into what makes a museum, and I think I could make this room a museum. It just has to be open to the public. And there's a couple of other things. You have to have signage to say museum. There's nothing saying how big the signage has to be though, and what hours you're open. So I could have a little sign like that up on the window saying the opening hours and the name of the museum. 50 quid entry, open from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. every day. And if people turn up and want to pay 50 quid at 3 o'clock in the morning, come in, mate. I'll let you in. Wake me up for 50 quid. I do not fucking mind. But also, they'd have to be able to see the thing to know as well. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing that eventually, especially if they change these laws. I'm probably going to have to. Tony said, "More than welcome, bro." Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that, mate. Graham said, "Nice one, Mike. Mate, how come there's a photograph behind the walls, then the real deal?" So what it was, I'll tell you when. I'm just gonna. I'll answer that in a second, Graham. I just want to see this. Did someone else donate just then? I'm sure they did. I haven't got the notification yet though. View details. Well, to the person who just donated, thank you. You massive fucking help. Thank you. There's no message though, and I can't see who it's from. But, if you want to write who it is in the thing, or stay anonymous, it's up to you. But thank you. I appreciate that. So to the person who just donated, if I can find the video clip again. Cheers. Right. Oh, Graham. So what it was on YouTube started having issues with guns on live streams. You have to be very careful with guns on live stream. So I didn't print. I got made a banner of both my gun boards. So that's really there. So that stuff is really on there. And there's a banner of that one. So what I used to do to stop myself getting my live stream shut down, I used to cover my guns up with a picture of themselves, but I've become a bit lazy recently, and I don't think it really needs it, but I used to do it just to make sure I was safe. But yeah, I don't. It was when they first changed the rules, and I got a bit paranoid. I don't think it really needs it now. We've got some interesting. Can have antiques, but not zombie knives. Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it? Mum said, Mike, you have a great community and supporters. I'll say it again. Please consider the option for a Discord so people can talk and they don't have to wait for live streams. I will do that. I've spoke to Lord Flash up. We're going to sort it out soon, mate. Deep in the Bunker said, I remember back in the 90s, I was so excited to get my antique sword cane. Interview with a vampire was a big influence on my teenage years. That and a trip to New Orleans. Oh, that sounds brilliant, Deep in the Bunker. Yeah, if you've got an antique one, you can still have that now. That was a £50 I'd pay just to spite you. You know what? If someone comes knocking on my door at 3 a.m. to see the museum, 50 quid, come in. Fucking I'll invite you in. I'll make you a fucking cup of tea or a coffee, and I'll sit here and I'll go through all the stuff for you. Yeah, brilliant. 4 o'clock though, kicking your ass out. Ask me a little bit later, Lewis. I might do. Oh, God. Where am I? The doc said, how many of your videos have been removed collectively? By myself or by YouTube? By YouTube, hardly any. But I think I might have deleted a good couple of hundred when I found out I may have been potentially doing something illegal. I don't think I was, because I reckon if I was, I would have got done for it. But I was very paranoid that I might have been. So I deleted all the videos. You know, I wouldn't have done that on purpose if I'd have known. I don't think I was, though. I think that was... It's hard to explain, but I don't think I was, because I reckon I would have gotten shit for it if I had been. By deleting those couple of hundred videos, though, I lost 2 million views on my channel. 2 million. Yeah. Lewis said I'd be up for the Discord. I'm gonna. So what I'm gonna do is Lord Flash will sort it out for us, and then I'll approve it, and then we can do it. He did do it before, but I never got around to it. That's good. How about 40 quid and 12 cans of bud? Deal. Done. Pete said throw in a free workout. Yes. You fucking hell. Do you know what? I bet Metallic would probably be awake there, waiting for it. So yeah, because she's often awake in the mornings. So yes, she don't sleep very well. So yeah, get her on workout, free workout. Be personal trainer for the morning. Graham said, "Are you on the dole?" No, I ain't. No, I get nothing from the government at all. You're off, Dave. Good night, mate. Have a good evening, and Ollie. See you a lot later. Have a good one. No, I'm not on. I ain't on the dole. Anything like that. No carers allowance because I look after my elderly mum. My elderly disabled mum, I look after her. Don't even get carers allowance for her. It's a weird situation. I sort of do YouTube stuff and this and make my stuff to sell. Like my crossbow accessories. So I can then look after her. But it means I have no money at all. Tony said, do you think they'll extend the zombie ban to serrated edge machete? Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to do a video on it soon, getting people to sign the petition and all that and do the fucking thing. I can't remember what it's called now. Myself said, the reason I bring up the Water Swatter channel is that I think if you sent him your broadheads and he killed a boar or coyote with it, you could use it for footage in your commercial. Bloody hell, myself. That's a good idea. All right. Can you email me? I'll do that. Demon Among said, you lost 2 million views. Oh my God, I'd be lucky to get 1,000 views on my channel. Yeah, 2 million views I lost by deleting. And you know what, Deep in the Bunker? I think it fucked up my channel as well. Because I was getting loads and loads and loads of views. Like fucking loads compared to how I get now. Although I think the algorithm fucked me over as well, because when the algorithm came out, it you can see my views drop down. I think that algorithm can't understand what my channel's about because I do too many things that are a bit too different. I do crossbows, then knives, then it can't understand what my channel's about. But yeah, I would actually really be on. Right, let me see how many views I've got right now, and I'll tell you what the lifetime views were. Right, hang on. All right, YouTube Studio. Oh no, I need to open my channel, don't I? Right, hang on. Right, so my channel says I've got. Go to the about bit on my channel. I have got 12,850,000 views officially that way. If I go on to the analytics on here and then change it to lifetime views, I actually would have had 14.7 million views. But yeah, I lost 1.9 million views deleting those Knuckle Duster videos. I don't. What's going on? Right, where are we? Dave said Ollie wants to say goodnight again. He missed. Oh, sorry, fucking hell. All right, Ollie, if you're still there, I know it's been ages. Good night, Ollie. Take care, mate. He probably bloody missed it again now. Lewis had already signed the petition, the government ballot thing. Good on you, Lewis. Sorry, Penny, I bloody missed it. Mother said the water swatters is a good man, but Gogun are already using him for adverts and tests. Berger, that's more than a lot of pay-per-view sporting events, Mike. Oh, it is, isn't it? It is. That's because he's lucky I retired. Yes, yeah. Myself said I thought bringing it up was a good idea. All things it is myself. That's a bloody great idea. That's a great idea. Oh God, I thought my nose had started again then. Fenland said they don't like people enjoying themselves. Who's that? What's that? The drop said seems like a lot of cotton mouth deep. I don't know. That's gone. What have you got planned for tomorrow? You got anything planned for tomorrow? There's some strange comments. Yeah. Thank you for the donation tonight. The people who have donated, by the way. Peter, wonder who it could be with a similar channel with more views. I did it. Oh fuck hell, yes, gosh, bloody! I forgot I even had that. What the metallic insults?
I'm the one who did
it. Oh God! Lewis said, going to town, watching a DVD. What DVD are you watching, Lewis? Oh, I'll tell you what I've been watching that I really enjoyed. I wasn't sure about it at first. I keep seeing clips for it. I keep thinking that looks pretty good. I was unaware it was a sketch show until I put it on. But when I found it was a sketch show, I thought, oh no, it's even better. I've been watching on Netflix, I Think You Should Leave. Has anyone seen that? Oh, Penny, I've got some good news for you. If I didn't already tell you, I can watch the TV series to Dead Ringers for free. And when I see Metallic, we're going to watch it. Well, I'm going to try and get her to watch it anyway. Recommend it to her, Penny. Is it worth watching? Oh, I'll get my glasses soon as well, yes. Persia said, going to the local fete, but if it's sunny, I'm going for a wee walk down the river. Yeah, glasses will be turning up soon. I'm not telling you exactly when, but soon. When I suddenly go a bit dark on YouTube, you'll know. Or if suddenly there's loads of videos, you'll know what's happened. Virgil, I recommend Burniston on Netflix. All right, nice one, Perjo. I'll do that. All right. Let me write that one down. Is it a film or TV? Fuck it, I'll just write Netflix. Oh, I lost my side pen now. Oh, God. Tactical said, went to buy an e-bike today. When I tried to pay, it wouldn't let me. That's a sign I need a motorbike. All right. Nice one, Persia. Nice one. Penny says she does an awesome job. It's really strange. But if you like the film, she loved it and tried to make Dead Ring as true to her own twist. Oh, nice one. That sounds good. That sounds really good. All right. Yeah, I found it was on Amazon Prime. And I can watch the Amazon Prime stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get it's written down. I've got a whiteboard over there with stuff written on it. I'm gonna try to get Metallic to watch it because it's only 6 1-hour episodes, so we could probably watch that in 2 nights. All right, I want to watch it anyway, but I'll watch it. Persia, I've written that one down. I'll check that out. He says better than Limmy's show. He turned the Waynes against us. You know I fucking love that one. Yeah. Turn the Waynes against us. Oh, and also we might as well put this on, even though it's not Limmy, but I love this as well.
I've always respected you.
I've never been fond of you.
Cheers.
And when I was younger, I could have taken you any time.
Also makes me laugh, Persia. Me and you are probably the only two who get the fucking context of that fucking video. Oh, God. Lewis, I'll be getting some Limmy clips. Oh, fucking hell. I keep forgetting about Limmy. Limmy's fucking stuff's great, isn't it, Lewis? Isn't it? Yeah. Oh, cheers. Oh, I love a bit of Limmy. I was thinking about Limmy the other day because, yeah, every now and then I'll go back watching Limmy's show and I'll just watch the whole fucking lot in a couple of nights. The doctor had a dream. I was on a Yamaha ZR1 last night, pulled up Craigslist, and there was one for cheap, still debating. Yeah, I used to subscribe to him on Twitch, Lewis. Yeah, I used to like his Twitch stuff. I don't really watch it so much now. Deep in the Bunk said, I regularly dream about spinning out of control whilst driving my car. Never get injured, but it's good. Ent Dreams Bizarre. Yeah, dreams. I quite often have quite vivid dreams a lot. What's the last weird one I had? I don't know, but I quite often have quite vivid dreams. They seem to be quite similar recently, though. I can't remember the ones I had recently, though. But I love a good dream. Me saying about that, so Gorilla's Baby Queen, I really like that song. The other reason I like it is the reason why Damon Albarn wrote that song. It's actually about a thing that really happened and a dream he had about the event later on. And when I was reading, I read a thing about an interview because I wanted to know what the song was about. So I found this interview where he was talking to someone about the song. And so I won't tell you too much. You read it yourselves. I think it's more interesting if you read it yourself. But something happened. A true life thing happened. And then he dreamt about meeting this person again when they was older. And the way he describes the dream, he said something along the lines of, I can't remember it now. I'm going to fuck it up and spoil it. But he said something along the lines of, I met her later in my dream. And it's the way he describes it, like the dream actually really happened. And I just love that. It was bizarre. I don't know. But yeah, he describes the dream like it was an actual real event, and that he got to meet this person again. Yeah, it's bizarre, but I just thought it was really nice because if you dream about dead loved ones, and the dream is really realistic, not saying that's what happens in that song, it really is like seeing that person. It feels like you've seen that person when you wake up, don't it? But yeah, Baby Queen Gorilla's great fucking song. I love it. The drop said, mine tend to be mundane. Like I did a full day's work when I wake. I have weird dreams like that as well, though. My dreams often revolve around being in pubs, buying a pint. I never used to go in the pub when I was younger. Buying a pint, and not really doing a lot, or being on holiday and not doing anything, just walking around from a caravan to the fucking Irishman. How you doing, mate? He said, I had a dream that I ate a giant marshmallow. When I woke up, my pillow was gone. First said, I've been messing with lucid dreaming for a few years. Catch yourself in a point between being awake and asleep, and you can live experience you never could. I've tried that as well. So did Matt. I love the lucid dreaming stuff. It's brilliant. Yeah, I quite often have dreams that are not far off a lucid dream, to be honest. Quite often. I think it's because normally if I have a nap or if I sleep for longer than I should, is when I'll have the very vivid, almost lucid dreams. No, I'll tell you what, often I can take control of my dreams. Especially if there's violence in it. If I'm getting threatened in a dream, often I'll be able to do something about it. If it starts becoming a threatening situation, I'll be able to do something about it. Yeah, no, I love all that kind of stuff. Mount did lucid dreaming, but he had it turned into a nightmare, and he went totally out of control, and he couldn't get out of it. And he said it was the worst nightmare he'd ever had. That said, Tactical, if Mike wanted a brand new motorbike, he'd be a bit disappointed. They don't make monkey bikes anymore. Oh, for fuck's sake. But according to the Australian Aborigines, reality is called the world's dream. If you can't sleep at night, it's because you're awake in someone else's dream. I've heard that. I like that. Yeah, I love all the dream stuff. I'm going to go and let me see if I can cut and paste the Baby Queen thing, because I really like the way Damon Albarn explained what it was about. Is this it? I bet I can't. I'll just get the bit where he talks about the dream, I think. Yeah, they are. I don't know why this just got me, and it meant something to me, and it was bizarre. Just sort of shouted out to me. It was weird. So he said, he said, the reason I've written a song about it is because I had a dream about this princess very recently. She'd grown up and we spent time together. We spent time in my dream together. But I just found the way he says that, we spent time together in my dream. Yeah. Yeah. She'd grown up and we spent time in my dream together. And the way he says that, to me, it's like he actually really did spend time with her. I think that's lovely. Bizarre. Tactical said, the last dream I had, Elizabeth Olsen was biting my finger. What the fuck? That's bizarre, isn't it? You're off deep in the bunker. Good night, mate. Yeah, don't have nightmares. Do sleep well. SRS Power, how you doing, Sam? He said, I have sleep apnea. I had sleep apnea. It's gone now. I lost weight, luckily. It's a too narrow nose, apparently, and I have wakened sleep paralysis a few times. I can see where the alien abduction story comes from. And my sister's had that. Horrendous, isn't it? The fucking sleep paralysis thing. Do you like that? The drop? Yeah. I'll copy and paste it so you can actually read it properly. Because I butchered it every single time I read it out. But it's just the way he says it. Like he actually spent time with her for real, in real life, in the dream with her. And I just thought that sounds so nice. Bizarre. I'm a bit weird like that. Yeah, here you are. You can read it yourselves. But I just I don't know, it just does something for me. Pleasure. So I had a dream about you starting at my work one time, Mike. Dreaming you was a lazy git, apparently. I'm a bloody hard worker, I'll have you know. Bloody hard worker. Lads said opinions about Andrew. I'll be honest, mate. I don't know nothing about him. All I know is he's been arrested for something. That's it. I don't know anything about him. SOS Power said, but dreaming is Freudian. The right hemisphere of your brain is processing raw data in the left hemisphere that you have absorbed during the day. Yes. Often, if I talk about something with someone at length, especially people, so if I talk about someone in the day, often if I have a vivid dream that night, that person I spoke about will be in that dream. Yeah, there you go. The dropped if you wanted to read it. Yeah. He said, the reason I've written a song about it is because I had a dream about this princess very recently. She'd grown up and we spent time in my dream together, her as a woman. Yeah. To me, that's like he's saying he actually really met her again. You know, I just like that. It's bizarre. Doc said, it does, but it still has the process to things that aren't being thought of. Oh, exactly. Apparently said he also talked about the single consciousness for all people. All right, nice. Oh, Freud, yeah. Myself said blue water lily from Egypt is good for lucid dreaming. Nice. That said, was watching your old videos, buddy. Did you lose? I did, mate. Yeah, I've lost about 4 stone. I've lost about 4 stone. Yeah. Wow, so good. Glad people notice, but you can notice it a lot now. Richard said, Mike, all your dreams must have slingshot warrior in them. Anyway, you talk about him. Luckily, never. Yeah. Who gives us all nightmares?
I'm the one who did it.
Oh, not Freud then, Penny. Thank you, Falcon. Yeah, 4 stone is £56. Thank you, because that makes more sense to our American friends. Yes. SOS Power said the reason alcoholics hallucinate when they withdraw is because the booze has stopped them dreaming for so long that their brain makes the dream while they're awake. Ah, bloody hell. Another fascinating thing, yes. Mother said, who pooped on the floor?
I'm the one who did it.
Pronoun, how are you? He said, used to have a repetitive dream. It came true and saved my bacon. Wiping out of East Berlin, Chase Boy. That's a strange one. That's strange. Ah, not cake, lads, not cake. Probably pies. Fuck's sake. Richard said, Mike. No, I picture Mike cocking crossbows in his sleep, like when you see dogs' legs going from this. Yes, I think so. You know what? I could just see that. I could see myself doing that tactical. Fucking hell. What did Irishman say? I dream all the time. If I fall asleep for 10 minutes, I have a dream. Do you know what? So do I. Irishman, I do. Yes, I do. In fact, it may sound a bit weird. I can sometimes start dreaming, I would say, before I'm even fully fucking asleep. You used to dream about a funeral. Oh, your funeral a lot. I wouldn't want that one. Oh, sorry. Persio said, who grasped Andrew Tate to the cops?
I'm the one who did it.
Well, that one went straight over my head. Pete said, who sucked off Philip Schofield?
I'm the one who did it.
Right, we're going to have to stop in a minute. For fuck's sake. Right. Tony said, who hasn't sucked off Philip Schofield?
I'm the one who did it.
Right. Enough.
Stop it. Get some help.
You know. Right, where were we before we started going on to weird topics? Myself said, Mike, when you are selling your over-under redback, when am I? I'll try and get round to it soon. I'm really behind on a lot of things. Posted on you thirsty, Mike. I am. Wow, just to pity that little sub's not on. Fuck's sake. That's a thanks for Mike. Thanks for Mike. Yes. Fuck's sake, I can't even talk. Thanks for Mike Jordan. Yes, there you go. Yeah, Lewis, that's a strange one, dreaming about your own funeral. Never done that. Oh, your nan's birthday, Lewis. Happy birthday to Lewis's nan. Lads, if I can, I've got to sort out. I'm going to sort out. Right, keep this in mind. I'm going to sort out a sort of PO box, Dropbox type thing eventually. Yeah, I'll be up for that. PO boxes are a bastard. You know how much they cost? They cost you about £300 a year. PO boxes do. Does anyone know how? Does anybody know how Amazon Dropboxes work? Can you get anything sent to a Dropbox? I don't really know. Not, does it have to be off of do you have to buy it from Amazon to have it put in Amazon Dropbox? Right, hang on. PO box. Oh, mail PO box. Let's see the price of this motherfucker, shall we? Right. You have to apply for one. There's the price. PO box collect. £330 a year. And I wouldn't even do that. I'd have to do it's £40 a month, and you can only do 3-month minimum. PO box deliver. I have a guess. Guess how much a PO box deliver? So you send it to a post office box, and then they bring it to me. Guess how much that is a year? Very phlegmy throat tonight. I'll tell you what, Lewis, ask me at past. I might not bother tonight, though, but I'll try and, if you're able to come on tomorrow, I'll try and make a point of having you on tomorrow and early. I ain't really up for it tonight. But ask me again at past. I may have changed my mind. Dad said, Amazon, mate, my 84-year-old woman ordered a pink adult toy in clear bracket to collect it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, here's the price. Seeing there's no one's answering, sorry, here's the price of a post office box for a year. That's it. I might get a post office box. I'm going to eat spicy curry and take a big dump in a box. I'll be sending you that straight back. Myself said, what does everyone think the best repeating crossbow pistol on the market? What does everyone think? I don't know. Because, well, for a start, I don't class the adder as a pistol. No way, that's not a pistol. That's a full-size crossbow that's a repeating one that shoots small bolts. So now you've got the Vlad, the RX, or the Stinger, or the earlier ones. The Stinger's definitely going to be better than the new ones. The old ones, sorry. The RX is the cheapest one you can. I don't know, because I'm not too impressed with the Vlad, The limb is too powerful for the bolts. And the fact that you have to buy more expensive bolts is a bastard. Lewis said, I'll send you my piss jugs, Mike. I cannot wait. Fuck's sake. Rajat says, sending a double ender as soon as it's open. Fuck you, you're suckers, ain't you? Oh, God. Tony said there are other postal services that are a lot cheaper. In fact, some are pay as you go. Ah, Tony, yes, thank you for telling me that. Where you don't buy upfront price. Do you know what they are, Tony? That's it. How much do you accept funding weapons? But I'm quite financially fortunate, buddy. Well, you know what? It's up to the person, lads. It's all welcome. I've had people donate. Well, how much did mother, the bloke called your mother, donated about 400 quid in one go for one of those crossbows once. And a couple of times, I think he paid for the adder and the Dracon, which is about 300 quid. You know me, I ain't gonna say no. But if you had something in mind, though, if you wanted me to buy something, I'll do that, because that's what people do that, and it is massively appreciated, by the way, if you want to do that. Yeah, a bloke called your mother. He said, "I'd like you to buy an adder to do tests on. Here's the money. There it is." Falcon Punch said, "Mike, you've been seeing other people criticise the night." Oh, Mike said, "You've been seeing other people criticise the £90 limb in videos." No, I haven't. But I'll be honest with you, Falcon, I've not been watching a lot of videos about the Vlad, though. Richard said, "The compound version of the R9 is also junk." That's a PO Box Sim. Your fun time happy socks. Oh, sure, I'll fucking block that fucking word. Oh, God. No. I wouldn't do that, lads. I would not do things like that. Hello, Nick. How you doing, mate? You all right? Tony said, "Where's the cheapest place to buy official adder bolts?" Do you know what? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, no, I think you donated for half the R9, didn't you? Then you bought the adder. Yes. Oh, no, yeah, you donated for the R9, and I added more money to get the adder, didn't I? Right. How you doing, Nick? You all right, mate? I'd never say no. Great. If there's money coming at me, and I don't say no. Lads, do you want me to buy a specific thing, though? See this thing here? Right, hang on. There's a thing called coffee.com. That's how it works. That's the thing. Coffee.com donation thing there. And thing in the chat. Nightbox, just put the link up. Just be aware, though, it's supposed to be weapon related that I'm supposed to be buying. That's tactical. I got into trouble at the laundrette today. A single sock came out of one of the dryers, and I said it was just one of. And I said, as it was just one on its own, it was probably be someone's wanking sock. That's so. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Thank you, the dropped. I completely forget. Right, here you go. Donations are welcome. Oh, yes. Mother wants a workout video still. No one even commented on the last one. This one is for Mother and by Mother.
Hello. This is Slingshot Warrior, and most of this is muscle.
Right, sorry, I was just looking up the Redback Super Hunter. That looks decent. Do you know what? Right, if I ever get fucking time to do it, I can show you how to make a magazine for the Redback. or the Tomcat 2. I'm looking up there because mine's there. I did find out a way to do it, and watching people like whoever that is, whoever made that one, they confirmed my theory of what you have to do. So the reason a magazine doesn't work on the standard a standard box magazine doesn't work on the Redback is because it has a bar going across the rail. When you cock it, it pushes the bolt back out. So you either have to have a latch system, which the RX has, or you just take that bar out and then you can put a simple box magazine on the Redback. And I could show you how to make one of those with some Kydex, a couple of bolts, and maybe a bit of HDPE. In fact, oh, fuck it, I could probably sell them, couldn't I? Of course I could. But I said, look at them legs. He got there. Hang on, look at them legs go. You'd win a NASCAR on a BMX. Falcon said, how is Monty doing? He's not too bad. He's not too bad. Little shit as he always is, but no, he's being a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Was he on Deliverance? Yes, he was. Was Slingshot the one who got bummed or doing the bumming?
I'm the one who did it.
Myself said, that's money in the bank, man. I'll have to do it. I don't know why. It's a lot of these things. I don't know why it is. I just never get around to doing these things. I did make a magazine for a Redback once, and then it was before I decided you could take the bar out. Yeah. But you can do it. And now that I've seen other people doing it, my concern was, if you took that bar out, would it make the arms weak? Would they move? Now that I've seen other people doing it, it's confirmed that it can be done, and it doesn't cause an issue. Pissing on all your vegetables, yes. Little shitbag, yes, exactly. The dropped. There's a Slingshot was a second cousin, Tiny Boo Boo. Yes. Oh, God's sake.
Anyway.
Fall on the Hill. How you doing, mate? He said, make some English Bill pole arms. I have got one. I did make one. Let's go on to my channel. I ain't had me 1,500 quid come through yet. Right. Let's do. Let me just check there's nothing on here. Screen share. Can you see that? That's when I had my slightly weird fisheye camera. I think there might be some pictures at the end. That was riveted on with nails, so you didn't need to do no welding. Well, I thought there was some footage of me using it. But I actually made it. I could probably don't need to show you that. That fucking pole, look, this is what that pole looked like originally. Yeah, that's what the pole was. That was one of the fucking beams in my front room. Made that thing one bigger. I turned that into fucking that. You can't see it from your side, but that took me ages, that did. Yeah, I think I better make that a bit bigger. Right, let me just. I'm sure there's a video of me using it. Bill hook cutting. Oh yeah. Would you like to see me cut with it? Right, hang on then. Right, present, share screen. Right, probably not my best cut, and I can't remember because it wasn't that sharp, but we'll see. I still got it. It's too big to store in here, though. It's in the shed. It's fucking massive. I wonder if there's a bit with it stood up next to me. Although it would look massive, it could be 6 foot tall for you, as far as you lot know. Oh, not bad cut for a bill hook. That was in the days when I could still cut things. I can't cut to save my life anymore. As you can see, it wasn't glued down. Got some Coke bottles now, but I doubt they'll cut. It's hard to cut these bastards with a sharp sword. That's what your life would save you hours doing something. It would. It would. Doc said, still having a hard time finding solid stock for wood for handles. Yeah, I kept all of the wood from the fake beams in my front room. Really rich. That's fucking decent. 11 cuts. Yeah, with a blade. But then I seem to have lost my fucking I've no idea how that now. Shit, all the time. I have to do a slow mo on that. Look at that. Young Mike is surprised. Yes, it looks like I'm making a bill hook pole arm when I have the cash. Oh, they are. Just stood it next to me then. All 6 foot of it. Matt sticking a razor blade. I've been searching for that fucking comment for ages. That's good cutting though. They're fucking hard to cut, those Coke bottles. They're not they are fucking difficult to cut. Okay, it did go into it, it just didn't go right through. It shot off. Right, that's it. Done. Cheers, Tactical. Yeah, it's all right build, wasn't it? You lot will be surprised. I've done a lot of things that I think a lot of people haven't seen. Pete said I was going to make one of those a long time ago, probably 3 years when this came out. I think it might have been Pete. I don't know. Did it say? Let me have a look. Your thrusts need work. They do, Rich. 3 years ago, exactly. Yes. Yeah, a lot of my videos, they don't get sent to people, so there's probably a lot of stuff that people haven't seen. Yeah, if you do think to yourself, I wonder if Mike's made that, go on my channel, search it. I probably fucking have. Shields, made them. Although I do want to make more shields. And sadly, Lewis, I've made up my mind now, no guest tonight. But if you can come on tomorrow, I will. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't really up for it tonight. I'll have you on tomorrow if you're on. If not, next time, if you can get hold of me maybe earlier on, then I can sort of prepare myself for it. I'm a bit weird like that. Yeah, cheers, Lewis. I'm glad you understand, mate. Right, I need a fucking piss now. This would be this would be the ideal opportunity to have a guest on, but oh well. What shall we play? Something that give me a chance to have a slash. Tactical said, for anyone wondering why I'm cheeky, I used to live stream to let Mike get his own back on me. Yes, exactly. Oh god. That said, I've done a lot of things that people haven't seen. Fuck, they didn't have CCTV back then. Very true, Zed. Very true. Oh no. So I would have been fucked back then. The fuck there was. Well, there was, but not as much as there is now. Right, fuck it. You can have me and Metallic's 6th or 7th wedding. I should be back. Here's the wedding, number 6.
Or 7.
We don't know at this point.
Nope.
Been married so many times. This is what I always wanted, though. See if we could beat Elizabeth Taylor and you know all these other people. We're getting there now. We are losing count now.
Yeah.
Here's to a happy marriage, my queen.
May it be as swift as the last few.
There you go, my queen.
Thank you, my king. There you go, my king.
Thank you, my queen.
Cheers to you, our loyal subjects.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, my king.
Cheers to you, my queen.
See you soon, loyal subjects.
See you soon, subjects. You better be loyal. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. I had to keep redoing that bit because I kept calling you like fucking peasants and servants. Shut your gobs with your piss hands. There's no piss hands here. Richard said, that was my bill hook I did a few years ago. The doctor definitely offsets his arms. Peasants. I know. I had to keep redoing it, Persia. I kept saying peasants and fucking servants. Peasants. I'm a fucking peasant myself. I'm a peasant king. For fuck's sake. For those who don't know, does that make what? Doesn't that stuff make the wart sting? You fuckers, ain't you? Why not? Why not have the king join the chat for a bit? I'm back for a little period. Not for a little period, that sounds wrong. Fucking Christ. DIY specialist, how you doing, mate? You alright? And he said, I coined piss hands, I want royalties. How are you? I don't know who it was. Someone fucking did. Oh, God. Someone wants to say hello to you, Iron Man.
Anyway.
Fall on the Hill says, might get some hardwood dowel rod and cut a billhook head out of some spring steel with my rotary tool. Need to find where to get a steel cap for the dowel. Well, I made mine out of just a bit of steel. It was just a round bit of steel, like a tube of steel. Take care, Lewis. See, if you're on tomorrow, I'll try and get you on tomorrow. Take care, mate. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. Any bit of steel, just a bit of round tube steel, basically. Fall on the Hill. That's what I use. I'm lucky. I've got a shed that's absolutely full of scrap stuff. It's just shit that me and my dad and that have saved over the years. I save any bits of metal, bits of wood. Yeah, because it does come in handy. Does come in handy. I should have fucking screenshotted one of those comments earlier to show to fucking Metallic, the one that someone got blocked for. I wonder if I can still find it. I've got it. All right. I just need to screenshot this shit. Otherwise, you won't be able to see it. And I want her to see this comment. back in a second. Strange fuckers. I don't know if they're trying to get a weird reaction, but send her that light and that'll give her a good laugh. The drop said works best for a craftsman's Peugeot. Peugeot says shed full of random shit base. Yes, exactly. Yes, perfect for that. Iron Man, which is DIY specialist. Mike, did you see my mate's canal boat video? They're made of 8mm steel and you could weld plate armor onto it for the deposit. I didn't, mate. What channel's that? How you doing, Funky? You're right, mate. You've just joined us. The king is talking to his subjects, not servants or peasants. I need to stop saying that. How you doing, Funky? You're right, mate. I was just sending bloody. I can't screenshotting a comment that someone made about Metallica earlier, so I can show her. Rita said, "Look for gate part catalogs, and you should be able to get round steel end cap." Nice. Zed said, "The one about her being a hooker." That'll please it. That is the one, Zed. That is the one. Yes, that's the one. Metallica's round our friends Melanie's tonight. That's when she rang me earlier. That was where she was. Yeah, she had her friend Melanie's tonight. Oh, on your channel? Oh no, I don't know why I didn't see that. Then Iron Man, I do subscribe to you on there. Oh, maybe I did, Iron Man. I just didn't realise. Oh no, I don't subscribe to this one. Right. I have subbed. What the fuck? Why wasn't I subscribed? I'm subbed now. I'm subbed now. What have you been up to, Funky? Have you been streaming tonight? And did you have a good one? Tactical said, Mike, you calling me a peasant? Yeah, I've gone up in the world. The doctor said, oh, fuck, I was meant to cook kibasa tonight. Funky said, hi all. Bird said, Mike, where'd you get your Anglo Arms machetes? Right. I have to keep shopping around all over the fucking place lately. But I think the last place I got one from was... do you know what? I can't... Oh, yeah, maybe this is it. Right. So, Knife Warehouse has them. I think that's where I got them from last. They're gone up in price now. So I thought my nose was bleeding again. They're 24 quid now, which I still think is worth it. And they're on sale. And I'm pretty sure they're in stock as well. Here you go. Yeah, I've got a bookmark for DNA Leisure as well. I don't know if they still do them. Let's see. I think, no, you know what? Actually, that's where I got it from last time. You're right. Who wrote that down? Whoever wrote that down, that's where I got my last one from. DNA Leisure. Fuck are they? Right, I'll tell you how much the price is on that one in a second. I'll get to it. But yeah, they have gone up in price, sadly. Oh, they've got weed slashes on there, 15 quid. Oh, they're 19 quid on DNA Leisure. That's where I got my last one from. Rita said to Tactical, I think the king's gone mad. We need to do a man in the Iron Mask mission and replace him with Malk. That would work, wouldn't it? Oh, God. That's off. Read that. Fall on the Hill said, the way they are trying to change the laws on blades in the UK now, won't be long before you'll have to become cutlery collector, then get stuffed if they want to hand in your knives. Exactly. Yeah, cutlery collector, then I'll have to become fucking... tool collector. Funky did I, chaps. Yeah, streaming about the Bushcraft show and taking a break from the doom and gloom stuff. Being outdoors a lot late. That's good, Funky. I bet that's... I bet that's a lot more relaxing to do, isn't it? Because I know your other streams are very popular, but I can imagine they must be a bit stressful, to be honest. I think they would be anyway. But yeah, it's good to have a little bit of a change up every now and then, isn't it? I'll have to get over there. I know Metallic says she's going to try and get back over and watch, and I probably will as well. Yeah, do a bit of modding. I'll be at mod for half an hour if I set up early. That's a £25. Like me, used to be 12 quid. I know, it's a shame, isn't it? Yeah. I think they're worth it though, Tactical, but yeah, they used to be 12 quid. Redop said Cutlery Corner, King. It's the legal length. I'm going to take this off because it's a little tight on my head and it starts. I've got a dent in my fucking forehead now. DIY specialist said, "Is that a bug out bag on the sofa? I see. What's that? A 3-day bag? It's a very little simple one, Iron Man. It's probably my most simple little bug out bag I've got. Tiny little simple one, yeah. Not a lot in it, but it's like the most basic one I could do, I think. If you watch the video back, you'll see it at the beginning. I show the contents of it, and that sleeping bag and this mat I bought recently for doing stuff, doing some camping. Funky said, "Always welcome, brother." She messaged me saying she prefers more prepping stuff than the deep. Well, exactly. I'm the same, Funky, but I understand it. I totally get it. You know what I mean? But it can if you're not into that kind of thing, which I know me and her end, it can be a bit stressful to watch in a way, but you know what I mean. But it gets the fucking views, doesn't it? I've seen it. You have thousands on there sometimes, don't you? And it is interesting, useful information, but yeah. It can, especially if you're modding. It does depends, doesn't it? But yeah. Now I'll have to come over and check something out again. Get relaxed now. Richard said you would be king of the tools or tool of the king. Oh, hello, Crypto. How you doing? Crypto, say something so I can do. I'm the one who did it. Come on, come on. All on Hill said, "Wonder what happened to the guy on TV in the 90s who declared his caravan his kingdom and the Queen gave him her blessing." I don't know. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Did not know that was a thing. Who killed the Queen?
I'm the one who did it.
Oh, God. Oh, not Persia. Funky, how was the Bushcraft show then? Was it good? Did you get on well? I know when you tried to live stream last weekend, you couldn't, could you? Because we was going to watch that. But no, you couldn't get on in the end, could you? I don't think. DIY specialist said, "Mike, try walking on the treadmill with your backpack on. Great for shit hit van train." That's a fucking good idea. Yes. Yeah, this one's a little tiny one. Tiny little one, this one. You wouldn't have no issues carrying that. But it's very basic. Tactical said, "Who voted Biden in?"
I'm the one who did it.
Yeah, this is a very little basic one. You could carry that fucking piss easy. But there's hardly anything in it. Fucking bug out bags. Smaller than this fucking sleeping bag. But as I said, that's not my proper bug out bag. I've got about 3. I think I have 3 bug out bags and an inch bag. Who fucked that weird clown?
I'm the one who did it.
Leave him alone. He said, "I didn't do that." Crypt said, "If you're looking for more comedy clips," and if you're looking for more comedy clips, go on. If I'm looking for more comedy clips, what? Dad said that would be more of a get home bag. Oh yeah, pretty much, Dad. Pretty much, yeah. Get home bag or something where you might have to just leave for a day or 2. You know, because not all bug out situations are. You know, it could be a gas leak. It could be something where you have to vacate your house for a day and come back, couldn't it? Natural disaster kind of things. DIY specialist, nice little kit, Mike. Better to have it than nothing. Well, exactly. That one just happened to be indoors, and Penny wanted to see it, so I thought I'd show her it. What you been up to then? Oh, you did a comedy stream, did you? All right, I'll check that out. Did you do some actual Did you do some comedy stuff on it then? Did you do some sketch comedy? Shall I play a bit of your sketch comedy on here? Is it called not sketch comedy? It's live. What the fuck do you call it? Stand-up comedy. Did you not know that Slingshot Warrior? I couldn't think of his name for a second then. Did you know that Slingshot Warrior does stand-up comedy? I'll play you a bit of it. How many minutes of 8 minutes would you like to watch of Slingshot Warrior's stand-up comedy? Good job Metallic's not here because she would have said fucking 0. I shouldn't say things like that. Rita said a fallout with the Mrs. Mike. That bag would do. Yes. Nick said -30. 0.5 seconds, please. Right, I'll go between both of them. 30 seconds. All right, we'll do 30 seconds. We shall play 30 seconds of it. I'm sorry, Crypta, but the public has spoken. My public has spoken. Just play the silent parts. Right, you ready? Slingshot Warrior, aka Crypta27, doing some of his stand-up comedy, which I'll get some more clips of now by the sounds of it.
Let's hear some of the stand-up comedy routines I did before. Some comedy before I say. So, is anybody here a smoker? Anybody here smoke cigarettes? Well, my brother is a smoker. At one time, he had the lighter on high flame and he missed the cigarette. And he didn't know he was lighting up his nostrils, and it took him a second to realize he was lighting up his nostrils. So it was like this. So he was like going to the lighter like this, like smiling with the cigarette. He had the lighter on high flame. Took him a second to realize he was lighting up his nostrils. Ah! You know, it was one like winter time. It was really cold. I was walking down the street trying to get home before the night fell. And this young lady came up to me. And she looked really messed up. I thought an extra for The Walking Dead just came at me. Or a corpse bride, I'm not sure. And I'm the one who did it.
There you go. There's a little taster for what is to come. Irishman said he's a natural. And your mother said, very nice. Cheers. The drop dead feels like a hostage situation.
Anyway.
Fuck you know. I shall come over. I'm going to go and watch it later, Slingshot. I'll get some clips. I'll put them on here for you. Oh, good God. Look at that. Multi-fucking-coloured. Crypta said, I'm even going to show it. Did I show you this recently? Just so people know who I am. What's it smell like? It smells right. Just so you don't get mixed up with who I am. There we go. None of this. Who's this we're talking to? Who's fucking crown on? Says right fucking there. I was intent on we also admire your spunk slingshot warrior. Oh, fuck.
That's the funnest place to be.
I pray I don't get Stockholm syndrome. Oh, fucking hell. So what you been up to, Crypto? Black Fang, how you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're doing alright. The drop said, seems like that's what this stream is about, Tactical. Let's start having Stockholm syndrome. They're all that. Alright, what other clips have I got? Did I add some new ones? Yeah, I would definitely recommend, though, checking out Gorilla's Baby Queen. If you like my description of it, and yeah, proper decent song. I don't know. I don't think it's new. It's not brand new or anything. I don't know. Maybe I actually don't know. I don't know. Right, thanks. I'm good. Thanks. Been busy. Oh, that's good. I'll tell you what I've got planned. So I will be making another one of the. I'm going to make a D-guard massive machete soon. Not machete. Fucking hell. A massive D-guard Bowie knife soon. The Excalibur. Oh yeah, Rich, you've got the brass now, ain't you? Rich. So yeah, if you can make a round pommel, about 5.5 centimeters round, about 2 centimeters thick. And you could either, it's up to you what you do with the rest of the brass. You can either make yourself something as a sort of payment for it, or you can make me another one. You can make me as many as you can with it if you want and send me them all back. It's entirely up to you. But I'll sort you something out for it, Rich. I appreciate that. And yeah. I'll pay for the postage as well if it's expensive. I think you can send what I sent you cost me £3. Basically, I sent Rich a load of scrap brass because he can melt it for me and pour it a lot easier than I could. I bet Rich ain't even on there. Dad said, I can just see tomorrow's paper. YouTube influencer sniffs his own crown. Shock horror. No, so that's rabbit fur. Smells alright. Don't smell of anything really. Yeah, smells nice and clean. Rita said, yeah, the first cast would have worked, I think. But it was a bit cold. Nice one, Rich. Yeah, well, seeing as I've got a load of brass anyway. So yeah, I don't mind sending you it. I think it was a bit cold. That he'd always wanted to end up in the Sunday swat. And now that I could get on with, yes. King sausage fingers, for fuck's sake. King of the Knuckle Dusters, Funky. King of the Knuckle Dusters. That's right. Don't make me get Slingshot to say hello to you.
Anyway.
He's looking out for you. Black Fang said, I make stuff out of rabbit fur. Do you? Yeah. Yeah, this is rabbit fur. I got given this from the YouTuber who's in the chat, Peach. Oh, Peach, did you get your package? You should have had a package from me by now. I don't know if Peach is on now. I can't know if he did. I don't know if he's told me he did or not. I need to adjust this fucking crown. It's a bit tight on my head. Where are we? Where are we? You having a drink tonight, Funky? I'm probably going to stay off of it for a couple of weeks now. I had a drink last weekend. And I was up to about, I don't know. I've stopped streaming. I don't know. I don't know, because what I do now, I do a normal stream, then I do a drunk stream, and then I do like a private stream thing, but no one can see it. But you're on here. Yeah, I think I was up till about 8 o'clock Sunday morning anyway, drinking. Oh, nice one! You got some beers at the show, did you? Nice one, thank you. Dad said, by the way, I'm still waiting for that bloody sticker from Spring. Oh yeah, that's strange because fucking Jim got his t-shirt in 3 days, didn't he? Black Frank said, yeah, made a hoodie and a jacket so far. I'm going to make another jacket for winter. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Black Frank, can you send pictures? I'd love to see that. Tactical said, what's the make of that sleeping bag, Mike? Looks the same as the one mine had, and it will compress a heck of a lot more. NG, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. NGT. Doctor, save it for the weekends. It's all the best. Yes. Yeah, NGT, I think. Where am I? Yeah, I might be able to get it smaller. I ain't too fast. This wouldn't be like my bug out bag one. This would be like a, camping out type stuff, and where I want to be as comfortable as possible. That's what. Yeah, you can squash that a heck of a lot more. But nice. I'll give that a go. Tactical. Cheers. Funky said they do some good kit. Yeah, I got some birthday money recently. Funky, and I might end up doing some camping with metallic probably. So I wanted to make sure I had a decent sleeping bag and a decent mat for that. Yeah, so I've got them recently, literally about 2 days ago. Paul on the Hill said, same brand as my fishing bag. That's it. That's technically a fishing. Yeah, it said designed by fishermen for fishermen or some shit like that. But yeah, it was for the price. It seemed pretty decent, and the reviews seemed pretty good. Yeah, I think that'll do me. I think it's about 60 quid, something like that. 60 quid for that, 40 quid for that. Richard, Mike, what's your plan for the wire wrap on Excalibur? I always wanted to try guitar or piano wire. I'm probably going to get, because I don't really know what I'm doing, Rich, in regards to that. I'm probably just going to get some copper wire, some copper out of some speaker wires, so single strand sort of copper wire, and do it with that, and then seal it with some varnish. I'm going to try that, Rich, to start, and we'll see what happens. Fall says, same brand as my fishing bag, NGT, that's it. Taco said, hi, did you guys hear about the new machete ban, serrated knife ban? You should make another UK banned weapons video. I will do that soon. Yes, Taco, I'll do that. I've got a video planned for that. I did hear about that. Yeah, I did a basic video about it when I first heard about it. But I'll do a proper video again soon and show people where to go to sign the petition and all that, and whatever it is, the consultation thing. The doctor's funny how the older you get, the more important that sleep on what you sleep on matters. Exactly. Yeah, when I was a kid, I would have just thrown a fucking blanket on the floor, slept on that with a single blanket over me, and that was all right. I don't know if I could do that now. I'd be fucked when I get up. Funky to NGT Basher Pegs solar rechargeable LED light are really good. Cheers, Funky. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. I looked into it. Yeah, I want to do a bit of camping, and because some of it might be long camping. It might be going for a fucking week. So I want to be sleeping good and comfortable, and best I can for what I can afford. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I got those with my bit of birthday money and a bit of bulk money. The doctor said, wear gloves, Mike. The wire will cut into you as fast as you can think. I'll use a drill to twist, but after that, mind your knuckles. Thank you, Drops. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put it in the drill. In fact, cheers, mate. I will do that. I will do that. I still need to reply to your comment about the gloves, right? Because I know you said about the mask, the apron, and the thingy. I'll tell you why I don't wear gloves. I find gloves too restricting to be safe. So if I'm sharpening a blade, I'll wear cut-proof gloves. But any sort of drilling, belt grinding shit, I don't wear gloves because it could catch the glove. But yeah, I did see your comment. I keep meaning to. I haven't replied to any comments for the past couple of weeks on any of my videos. Well, I have a couple. Frankie said, "You know you're going to find cock pumps in the woods." For fuck's sake. You know, I haven't found anything like that for a long time. Falcon said, "Mike, what do you think of hammocks?" I've never slept in a hammock. I'm going to try it eventually, I think. But yeah, I've never slept in a hammock, but I wouldn't mind it. I know Malk quite likes hammocks. I think Metallic sleeps in hammocks as well, but yeah. Virgil, I have a 2-season sleeping bag. It's small and light and concentrate more on layering my clothes. Spent a night in March in a hammock. I slept like a baby, woke up crying and pissed myself. Mechanical gloves, yeah, potentially, I suppose, dropped. I've got some anti-cut gloves and some leather gloves. Mother said, "Mike, have you ever heard of Ator knives?" I have heard of them. I don't own one, though. I don't have any, I don't think. Let me just look. I have heard of them, though. And I might have one. No. No, they're very similar to my Andujar ones. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Oh, funny thing is, right, here you go. Just happened to have it right fucking next to me. Ator, do the Ator jungle knife. Look what I have just here. It ain't a fucking Ator one, though. I have modded mine ever so slightly, though. Have a look what we got, shall we? So this is the old survival knife with the slingshot on it, catapult, whistle, sharpening stone. I've got some cordage wrapped around there but taped up. I put a lanyard on it. And I think I've added some stuff to the survival bit inside. So you have the wire cutter there. Yeah, this is one of the cheap copies, Funky. It's all right. I would never get rid of this. Mother said, "I heard Ator is back from the dead after 15 years. Thanks to a rich man." Nice. Funky, I always wanted to find a real one. I've got a copy. Yeah, this is one of the copies. So there's the knife. I don't think I did anything with the stuff inside the handle. I don't think I may have added a couple of things. So you've got a couple of plasters there. And then you've got I think I added more plasters because there's quite a few there. That's the original fucking thing he comes with it. I might have added a couple of things there. I'm not sure. Right. So then in here you have another sort of little pouch thing. So in that you have the bands for the catapult. You have this spear knife type thing, which I modded because the one that came with shit. I've put in some purification tablets. There's also a signal mirror there under this tape. Some cotton wool. I can see some safety pins in there. There's a wire saw in there as well. Yeah, that just goes in like that. I don't know which way it goes. That way. Oh, there. That's it. So that goes in like that. Yeah, this is just a copy. This one, it's the shitty old. It's all right. I like it for what it is. One of those, I'd never get rid of it. But yeah, a real one of these would be fucking great. In fact, right now, I could get out shit tons of knives. Because I've started making some homebrew in the box under here. So I took all the knives out and put them in a drawer. And the drawer is about 6 foot away from me. I won't show you it all. Technically, Funky, she owns everything I've got anyway. That's already hers. Next time she comes and visits me, Funky, which is soon, she's going to be going through that box. That's full of fucking swords and guns and that. She's going to be going through this box over here, which is also full of fucking that box there, which is also full of knives. Right. Let me get a couple of things for you. And she'll be going through this drawer. She owns it all anyway, basically. Right, what we got here? This is something that Stu gave me. This. Your Stu. SOK 94. I need to do a lot of these knives. I've not actually done anything with them because he gave me fucking shitloads. I ain't really had time to do anything with them. That's quite nice, that is. There's a plastic insert in the sheath as well. My survival knife that I made. So I made the sheath and the knife. So there's a fucking flint striker from Doberman Knives. Who remembers old Andy Doberman Knives? He gave me that. He made that. There's a pouch on there, and in there is a lighter and a little multi-tool in the front pouch. And then the knife has a flint striker bit there, a bit of jimping on the back, a guard, and it has removable handle scales. And those handle scales are hollow. And there's a survival kit inside there. Oh, nice one, Funky. He said, yeah, Andy is awesome. Been chatting with him. Oh, good. Yeah, I used to like Andy. He was a decent bloke. He had his motorbike accident, didn't he? And then he sort of disappeared off YouTube, didn't he? Is he still on things then, Funky? Yeah, Andy's a great bloke. I've still got. Oh, I showed it. I've got another knife. One of his very, very, very early knives. Right. So this is a Doberman Knives knife before he was Doberman Knives. This is when he was still doing his logo as, I can't remember what it was now. A something, Andy Summit. It was probably his initials. This is when he first started out. This is one of his early knives. And he makes some lovely stuff. Yeah, this is one of his early ones, made from a file. That ain't got a sheath though. I've got somewhere one of his catapults. He used to make catapults as well, didn't he? What else have I got? This is my K-bar copy that I made. So again, I made the sheath. Leather stacked handle. Actually, there's the, you can see my logo on there. Because a lot of shit I can't afford, I just make my own version. I was quite happy with that. It's good enough for what I want. Handmade pommel. You can see that's the size of the tang. It's got a decent tang in it. Best tip for making sheaves? I don't know. Don't accidentally do it left-handed like that one. That's an easy fucking mistake to make. I don't know. I used to get massively put off making sheaves, and then when I started making them, I found it was easier than I thought. Don't get super glue on the leather when you try and stain it; it'll show up. Use a drill for the holes. That helps. Here's another one from Stu, which I've never really shown properly. I think this is I can't remember what this one is. Stu would know. Beast of a thing that is. That's from Stu. Yeah, he gave me quite a few. He got rid of quite a few of his knives. Funky Dirt just dropped him a message. If he's about, he might get on here. Oh, nice one. Cheers, Funky. That'd be nice to say hello to Andy, because I've always thought he was a proper decent bloke. But yeah, he sort of just disappeared, didn't he, when he had his accident and that. I better be quiet. It's fucking 12:10 and this is making loads of noise. Here's a very unusual one. This is my bloody strange tactical meat cleaver. Look at that fucking thing. I made the sheath and I made the fucking blade as well. Yeah, that's a proper old fucking chopper, that one, isn't it, Funky? Look at that. Got fur work on the back of the handle. Blued. It's just something different. I thought I'd make something unusual. Multiple sort of mounting points on the sheath. I was quite happy with that. It's different, isn't it? You don't see things like that very often. Good, ain't it, Funky? Yeah, it's unusual, isn't it? Sort of serrated back bit. That'll have to do for the knives, because the only thing is, I don't know if people are fucking sleeping. If they are, I'm definitely waking them up. Oh, I accidentally left one out. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Tips for making sheaves. I don't know. Make sure you don't accidentally do them the wrong way around. Don't get glue on them. Drill the holes. Yeah, I don't know. And they're not as difficult as you'd think they are. I used to think they were going to be really, really hard to do, and they weren't. They was a lot easier than I thought. I use super glue because it dries quicker. So it means you can just work quicker. If you have to wait, I don't like waiting around for glue to dry. So I use super glue because it will dry within 10-15 seconds. Then I can carry on working. I don't want to wait an hour before I can start drilling. But it's probably better if you did. The doctor, thanks, that was helpful. Never done it, but it makes sense. Richard said, is he the guy who lost his leg in a motorcycle accident? Or no, he didn't lose a leg, I don't think. But he did. I think he damaged both of his legs. And he did, didn't he? You're off, Stead. Good night, mate. Yeah, I'll be on for about another 20 minutes, I reckon, and I better piss off. What do I stitch with? Literally just quite a large sewing needle. And I don't do the saddle stitch, what you're supposed to. I can get a good enough. If you look at the quality of that stitching, that's completely hand stitched. Look at that top line. That's completely hand stitched, not doing saddle stitch. I think that's quite a nice stitch line for not doing saddle stitch. Dirty. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Dallas Funky. Yeah, nice one. He coming to the Prepper Week next month, Eddie. Nice one. There's a long time since I checked on your channel. Did you end up giving up your brass knuckles? Have I ever tried plastic? I have. I have done Kydex sheaths. Yes. That's a Kydex sheath there. Yeah, I've done Kydex sheaths. Yeah, and plastic ones. Yeah. Well, I had to chop all my knuckle dusters up. Because if I kept them and then the police found them, they'd probably take everything I own. Is anyone else off? You're off as well, Tactical. Good night, mate. See you later. Richard, can't wait an hour till I can start drilling. Fuck that. Thank you. Dropped you. I probably don't do it 100% how you're supposed to do it, but I think you can see the quality of the stitching there. It's pretty good. But if ever I do a knife and it has a sheath with it, often I will do a tutorial on the sheath. That's how the little clasp bit is on there. So that's stitched. First, I said the importance of making a good sheath is important. It certainly is. The hole spacing as well. So the hole spacing, I made my own. Yeah, actually, the drop, that makes a difference, right? So the tighter the holes, sorry, I'm going to fucking sneeze now. The tighter the holes, the more stitching you're going to have to do. So I like to have mine around about, I don't know, mate, that's about 4 mil maybe. That 4 mil gap between them. And it means less stitching, but still works fine. Leather needles are a bitch. Yes. Well, that's why I drill the holes. I drill the holes for mine and then do it with just a sewing needle. Double up the thread. Funky, you could do that. The only thing is, I looked into he said, I suppose you can make wooden nuts, providing they are hard enough and stable. That definitely works. I have done that in the old days. The only problem is, though, I looked into, trust me, I've looked into if I could still do them. All they mention on what makes it a knuckle duster is it's something on the lines of something that is designed to hurt someone that is a single ring or more made of any hard material. So even if you made them of wood, you'd probably still get fucking done for them, sadly. You know, I made some out of oak in the old days, oak and walnut. I had a walnut set and a couple of oak ones. Yeah, I think even now, the only way you could get around it, because this is how you'd have to do it, and people do make these. Right, hang on. Got to cover up someone's address that bought something off me recently. Right. It'll probably be a terrible picture. Right. See that? So your fingers would go between those pillars, and sticking up between your fingers would be stuff like this. Like that. And that would be the bit that would hit someone. Technically, because there's no bands going over your fingers, rings going over your fingers, I think technically that would be legal. Even you could even do it like this, so it was a little bit less pointy. You could do it like this. You could probably do it like that. So they would be curling over your fingers a bit, but not touching. It's not a band over your fingers then. So I think by a sort of technicality, that would be legal, but I wouldn't want to test it myself. But, you know, if you got took to court, I do think that doesn't fall under what they class as a knuckle duster. So, yeah, I think that's the only way you could do it. But all other ways, yeah, it's any single ring or more that goes over your hand made from any hard material that is designed to injure someone. Because that's the other reason, that's why D guards are legal, because a D guard is not made to hurt someone, it's to protect your hand. I don't know if you've seen this one I made recently, Funky. That was a blade that Metallic Reality gave me from a fantasy sword. So I took the handle off of it, cut it down, made it like that. I love this thing. I still need to sharpen it yet, though. Skull Crusher Pommel. Oh, I love it, Peugeot. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I absolutely love this thing. Absolutely love it. I think that's a lovely blade shape as well. Yeah, it'll get sharpened soon. And I'll do a bit of bottle cutting. I would have sharpened it by now, but I made my fucking cider again for a little bit recently, so I had a couple of days off. I found a strange loophole in UK law that allows you to have prohibited weapons. You say they are historical replicas, been making World War I style trench knives. Well, I'm going to remove that so that no one else can see it. Now I've read it out, but you're not in trouble. But yeah. Nick said, what about the snake knives a German inventor man showed recently? They should be legal way to do it. I don't know that one. Nick, I must have missed that. What, the German bloke that we know. Paul said, oh yeah, them shredder things. Yes. Yeah. I said, my dad used to have an illegal hair pick because it was 12-inch stainless prongs. Yes. But, you know, Taco, yes, that's the other way you could do it. The only problem is proving that they're antique. I think if you couldn't prove they was antique, you might get done for it. You might need some kind of provenance that it is actually antique. But yeah, that had crossed my mind without saying too much. Yeah. How could they prove it's not antique, I suppose? They're not going to fucking carbon date it, are they? I don't fucking know. And even then, even if you carbon dated it, you could still get metal. You could get some old metal 150-year-old bit of steel from somewhere. They carbon date that. That'll be before. Is wood getting antique metal, turning that into a knuckle duster? Would that technically be antique? Say it to them. Carbon date it. They fucking carbon date it. That'd prove it was whenever. But yeah, there are some potential loopholes, but it's worth if people are up for risking it, because I'm not personally. I've got too much to lose. But I suspect that thing I showed you, by the definitions of what a knuckle duster is, that's not a knuckle duster, so it'd be legal. Yeah, because antique ones are legal, as Taco says. Nick said, yes, Mike, the revolutionary German inventor. They're basically a knife with a wiggle handle that weaves between your fingers. Some kind of... All right, let me have a look then. I've not seen... Oh, that fucking thing. Yes. The knife he invented, yes. I completely forgot. Do you know why I forgot about that, Nick? Because when I saw that, I thought, oh, here we go. More bullshit he's claiming he invented. You can basically buy that knife already. I had 2 of them. And the only difference was one bit was different. It just had a fucking one of the bits was a ring. He's basically just his usual old inventions. Take someone else's idea, change a tiny little bit of it, claim he fucking invented it. Fucking knobby, isn't he? Engineered, how you doing, mate? You right? He said, I feel for you guys, all the laws you have to contend. I know, it can be a nightmare. Nick said, I don't think he claimed to invent it. Just saw the knife. All right, yeah. No, I didn't know he claimed to. I don't know, Nick. He might have. He normally does, don't he? He normally fucking claims he invented every fucking thing. He invented the repeating crossbow that I know someone was making way before him, and also the Chinese was making about 1,000 years before him. Well, my boy's got a Sonic Hedgehog sketchy toy. It's soft and bendy. When you slap it, it feels like lead. When he slaps you with it, it feels like lead. It's heavy as fuck and it'll knock someone out. Sonic Knucks. Yeah. So, well, there is a Knuckles in fucking Sonic, isn't there? Sonic and Knuckles. Fuck's sake. The drops, I won't lie, it's odd to hear you trying to skirt the laws about blades when the argument here is about guns. I know, it's strange, isn't it? It's strange, isn't it? But there definitely are ways to potentially get around these things. They're untested though, so you don't know what's going to happen if someone did do it. Would they change the laws, or you know what I mean? Outdoors Addictions, how you doing, mate? You all right? How's the fishing going? You all right? Nice to see you on, mate. New sword I made recently, new short sword with D-guard. It's like a, I don't know, a D-guard straight cutlass. I don't know what the fuck you'd call it. I don't know what I was calling it. I forget now. Black Fang says, sent pictures to your Instagram, Mike. I'll send better pictures. Oh, no, I'll check that out now. Thank you. Smash it, yeah. Oh, exactly, yeah. Well, that could be an idea. Thank you. Fuck's sake. Where's my Instagram page? The content discussed on this channel are for entertainment purposes only, do not reflect the opinions of the channel. Yes, exactly what Persia said, and exactly what I read out. Thank you for the disclaimer. Right, I've opened up the wrong bloody things. There you go. Accept primary. Oh, message unavailable. Right, let me look on my. Oh fuck me! I don't want to just scrape my bed mat with this. I don't want to be fucking. making it a hole in bed mat. Probably fucking used it. Right, I'll look on my tablet. It won't show me on there. Persia said, haven't had to do the legal disclaimer for a while, Mike. But it's better be safe. It is. Thank you, Persia. I do appreciate you doing that. It is better to be safe than sorry. No, you're all right. Drops. No, you're fine, mate. It was just because we are saying slightly dodgy subjects at the minute, so it is better just to have a little bit of a disclaimer just in case. No, you've not said anything. Dropped. But Doctor, I know there are. You watch YouTube. You're trying to get past what you can show on their channels. Yeah, exactly. Right. What was I gonna do? Oh, messages. It won't let me look at them on computer. Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Do you mind if I show that Black Fang? I'll show. There's no information on there anyway. That is fucking brilliant. The Metallic would have liked that. She'll have to wait till she rewatches this in the morning, no? She's got some squirrel skins she absolutely loves from my local area. Thank you, Black Fang. I appreciate that. That looked great. So I said, police came by my place, once looked at the stuff I was making, had a chat and left without any problems. I only came over because I was foraging in the back garden wearing a balaclava. Nice. Funky said it's crazy. There are probably hundreds of thousands of people out there, of nuts out there. Never enough police to deal with it all. When law breaks down, it's anything goes. Exactly, Funky, exactly. Yeah, totally true. Yeah. Well, the thing is, and now, not that I'm encouraging people to break the law or anything, but if you don't think you're ever going to have an issue with the police, a lot of the things that have been banned, you probably have no issue having them because of that. But someone like me who has them around here occasionally, they've been around my house. They've raided my house about 6 or 7 times over the years, I think. Never get done for anything though, because I'm not breaking the law when they do it, or at all. That sounded wrong. You know what I mean? They come out and I've not done anything. I forget where I was going now. But if they ever did find anything dodgy here, I'd be fucked because they'd try and take it all, and I wouldn't be able to afford to get it back. But you know, if you're never going to have an issue, how would they ever know? Just saying. Not that I'm encouraging people to do that though. If you want to show them to other people, you need to have a public liability insurance. That's it. Oh, nice one. All right. And that's another good point. Because the other thing that makes them legal, so you can have knuckle dusters in a museum. I just need to make this bedroom a museum. Warren Hills, the police came to mind once, took all the legal crossbows, but I'd never been out of my own. They do what they want. Likely took my crossbows home with them. Yeah, maybe. They took all my crossbows once, and then bought them all back. They took all my crossbows, they tested them, which was involved them. I heard them saying it. They basically went on Google and looked up, is there any legal limits on crossbows? And when they found out there weren't, this was CID as well, then the CID bought them back. Probably with markings on them now, though, I'd imagine, somewhere in some kind of invisible fucking ink or something. You know, fucking UV ink or something. All of them. But yeah, they took them without. You know why it was? It was not long after that crossbow cannibal bullshit. It was after that. The drop said, I was trying to explain that shit last week. I need to take a table leg to defend myself. It won't take but a second. Yeah, exactly. Right, I'm going to have to go off in a minute, by the way. Like I said, I turn your bedroom into a museum. That is gold. Fucking is. Like I said, I don't see a problem. All the time it's in the house. No, exactly. No. Yeah, if it's just in your house, I don't see why it's an issue. Yeah, the law's an arse. And at the end of the day, you can seriously harm someone with millions of items. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You don't need a fucking knife. There's a fucking million things that they could never ban, like bricks and stones and sticks and fucking God knows what kitchen knives. Yeah. Right. Even a bottle of water with a fucking, just a bottle of water could do it. Thank you, Persia. I appreciate that, mate. Yep. He said, excellent stream, Mike. Enjoy your Saturday. You too, Persia. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but hopefully I have a good one. And I'll be on tomorrow night. Right, cheers, everyone. I appreciate that. It's been a good stream tonight. Good fun. I'll see you all tomorrow night at about 9:30. Maybe I'll be on time, maybe I won't. All right. I'll just let everyone say good night. Yeah, I've enjoyed it tonight. It's been good. For those who live alone, remember, lock all your doors and close all your windows. Yes. Don't have nightmares. Do sleep well. Yeah, cheers, Funky, and you too, mate. Yeah, I'm going to be sleeping on that tonight. Test them out. Good night, Funky. Good night, Taco. Fall on the Hill, Persia, The Dropped, Penny, Fall on the Hill, Black Fang, Engineered. Let's see who else was on. Persia, I think, saying Outdoors Addiction, Nick, Falcon Punch. Yeah, keep them peeled, exactly. Good night, everyone. Good night, Penny. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Good night. It's been a good one. Thank you, everyone. See you later. Right, where's that little video? I played a little good night video if I can find it. Take me half an hour.
Good night, everyone. I'll see you in your dreams.
Good night. See you later.